Here we are. Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roll Hit Die presents our Wednesday night game of TORGanized play. Tonight we have Rod back with us after a nice little victory celebration, I suppose, for last night. And he can probably talk more about that later. Before we get into character introductions and get into the game itself, I do want to give a shout out to Roll20. That's where we use our maps and our miniatures to show our players as well as our viewers what exactly is the chaos that's going on in front of us. Some of our miniatures are created through the Hero Forge subscription package. So if you've got a subscription to Hero Forge, you can create your own custom mini, pose it, paint it, give it whatever weaponry you want it, and you can make a digital version of it to use in your digital games. And I believe that's the only announcements I have as far as things we use in this game. I do want to point down below us in our little bio, you'll see a link for Extra Life. So go ahead and click on that and give some money to the children for Children's Miracle Network, as well as the Children's Hospitals of Atlanta or whatever area is near you. So bringing that up, for those who recently got 150 donations against their name, we're able to get these nice fancy dice from the Extra Life people themselves. So I figured I'd show that and share that with you. Also, we have a website down below that is next to that same link. So if you want to click on that, Marcus Scott, our DM for our Friday night games, has been working diligently on that. And we should have a store brought up before too long with products in it. Products like these nice little stickers that we have. We also have t-shirts that we're going to work on with a couple different designs. So without further ado, Rod, I believe tonight is your game to run.
It is. Quick question. You always say greetings and salutations, but they are kind of the same thing.
Yes, they are.
Have you ever thought of just like changing it up and doing a greetings and greetings, or salutations and salutations, or hello? You know, maybe go for a triple effect. I just thought I'd ask.
It's just my pompous way of saying hello.
Now, everyone can tell I have not been here for a few weeks because I start by giving Dan a hard time.
It's something I started when I did the first video for the GUI Cube campaign, when I was all dressed up, and it just stuck. So
fine.
That is my little...
Well, since we're doing salutations, Salway, which is, you know, classical pronunciation. None of this church Latin crap.
No, classical, the best.
Thank you. I'll introduce you to my friend Daniel, and you can tell him that I am right and he is wrong.
I want to be there for that conversation.
Is this the same Daniel that ran your character last night?
Yes. Incidentally, yes. Yes, someone ran a character for me last night. You know, I did realize one of the things that you had said, you were talking about some of the items we use. Have we ever talked about the fact that Roll20 does have the Torg deck built into it? I don't know if we have. While we've done some work, you know, adding to it, the base deck for Torg is something that is purchasable on Roll20. So if folks are going to play Torg on Roll20, it's fairly easy to do so with that deck. You don't have to spend hours and hours, you know, building. So I don't know that we've ever talked about that. And I was like, you know, maybe we should.
No, we have. But no.
And a nice character sheet too.
They do, yeah. A guy called Gigs has built a character sheet. All right, so we're doing one of our one-shot scenarios this evening. So I figure we'll dig right in. I'll start with some character introductions and a new player introduction as well that we'll get to. Mike, why don't you tell us about the character you're bringing this evening? Looks like Edgar.
Edgar Pohl. Yes, he's someone from the backwoods of somewhere south of the Mason-Dixon. He won a prize package, all-inclusive vacation to Japan because he kept on drinking the Quan energy drinks. He particularly likes the Bolt, and it comes in Bolt, Fire, Chi, and Seaweed flavors. So he won a contest, got flown over to Japan. Went to some sort of anime convention, and so he was there, and there was some sort of riot going on, and he discovered that these people were like some sort of zombies. So he grabbed a katana and started striking away, and that's when he transformed to Pan Pacific.
Although there's no actual invasion there, so how you transformed is anybody's guess.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't know. It just technically transformed.
Yeah. No one knows how that works.
It's a transformer.
Well, yeah. No, that's when the Kiwana Corps guards came in and started shooting indiscriminately into the crowd and killed his best girl, Darlene. So he has sworn vengeance against Kiwana Corps and the High Lords.
Two totally different, unrelated groups.
Oh, yeah, just unrelated.
Right? Everyone knows Kanawa has absolutely nothing to do with the High Lords. They're here to help. Thank you.
Must have been at the same convention Lucusus was at.
But
it was a popular con.
Probably, yes, I think so.
One of the biggest,
but yeah,
one of the
they
big
killed his
anime
best
conventions
girl.
there is.
Vengeance will be his.
Okay. Jim, can you tell us about Ragnhild?
Ragnhild is she is a female tribesman from Isle. She basically is dressed very plainly, you would consider, just animal furs and feathered headdress. She does carry around a very ornate and old-looking book upon her, from which she is constantly reading out stories of history of her people, which she tells everyone will basically help tell the future, because of course, everything that will happen has already happened once before. Unfortunately, while she is doing all of this speaking, this kind of like black ichor just kind of like oozes from her gums and onto her teeth, and so occasionally when she says it very loudly, it kind of spits out a little bit everywhere and creates a little bit of nice gunk.
You should get rid of that darkness perk.
She doesn't seem to mind it at this point. She doesn't really do anything to fix it that much. I mean, if you point it out to her, she'll wipe her mouth a bit, but then it just kind of slowly comes back. Yeah, if only you could get rid of a darkness perk.
Oh yeah. Oops, my bad.
Oh, I hear there are ways that you just may not like any of them.
Robert, is your character Yaren or Yaren?
Yaren.
Yaren.
Yaren Pendergast is a rancher from South Australia.
Are you able to do an Australian accent?
Not very well, but I might torture one.
Okay. The reason I was asking was Jim has tried, and I think he's done about 3 words, and then he goes, "I give up." I can't do it. That one is too different. I don't know why. That one's too.
Mike, I don't quite understand what y'all's problem is with the Australian accent. I haven't seen a problem.
Crikey, put another one on the Bobby.
Yeah, that's about it. I got, everyone has about 2 lines.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, Australian rancher. Anything else to tell folks that they might know, or they'll figure it out?
His awakening, his moment of crisis, actually did not occur in any battle. He was in the dreaming with his grandfather, because he is Aboriginal, or at least half Aboriginal. And so his moment of crisis occurred while he was in the dreaming, looking at something. This is my homage to Old Torg.
I was picking up on that. And he's also one of 2 brand new characters this evening as well. Mm-hmm. Speaking of brand new characters, the second is Pierre. What can you tell us about Pierre, Lehman?
I am Pierre Archambault, and I am a cyber musketeer. So I have the trappings of a musketeer, all frilly and fancy, and I have a plasma sword that is in the shape of a rapier, and my MAS Herod 4 is it looks like a flintlock pistol.
Oh yeah, you've it's an MAS, but you basically got some sort of customization holography on it.
Right.
Holography. All right. New with us this evening is Mark. Mark, why don't you tell us a little bit about Jack Preston?
Jack Preston, he was Core Earth CEO of Thermopylae LLC, kind of created this on the fly as things started to change, and he saw an opportunity. The missions, the Delphi Council's somewhat overwhelmed, and they need a little help. So he's come up with this business proposition that he's pitched to him called the Spartans. He goes out and finds Storm Knights and puts a team together and when Delphi Council's a little overwhelmed, can't handle a mission, he sends his Spartans in to take care of that mission. And so before he goes out or before he gets people in there, he's like, I better figure out what this is, because he leads by example. And so he's out there doing the walking the walk before he starts talking the talk to people. And he's got a ballistic plate armor covered with Molly, AK-47 pack, ammo packs all over it, ammo magazine packs all over it, AK-47 and 2-point sling strapped to his chest, Glock 19 on his hip. And he kind of pretty much stands there. He tells you, hey, Jack Preston, CEO, Thermopylae LLC, you guys look like Storm Knights. Maybe your Spartan material, I don't know, starts passing out business cards to everybody. If you're, if you're still around after this, then maybe you do have what it takes. Come look me up. We might have some work for you.
All right. And last and absolutely least is Dan, a.k.a. Shadrach Dagar, playing D800. D800 is not least. That was you, Dan, not your character. Don't be insulted.
D800 is what they called a race. He's originally, I guess, Tharkold. He has no memory prior to waking up on somebody's table full of all sorts of machinery and sent out to kill. Along the way, he was captured and reprogrammed or deprogrammed, however you want to look at it. So now he fights against the, and my words lose me, the High Lords. There we go.
And if I'm looking at this correctly, he's a 4-case contradiction. Because that recalibrated cyberware.
Oh, no.
Quite possible.
Yep. So
he's got a lot of electronic stuff in there. And
he does. Incidentally, Mark, it's amusing that you're kind of laughing at his misfortune. Because I believe your projection clothing would put you into that same 4-case contradiction category.
If I'm wearing it.
So
That's currently depends on that's the formal clothing. It depends on whether or not I need to dress up or not.
Okay.
If I got to go to work, then we put on the ballistic vest with the fatigues.
All right. So the Delphi Council has told you that you are going to be going into the living land. Some routine patrols, although they suspect they'll have a mission for you. And they will get word to you once you get in there. They're just trying to put together some of the details. So I will give you all the opportunity to do some purchases and requisitions, and then I will give you our mission briefing. So anyone have any purchases and or requisitions?
I assume that they are providing the normal survival kit.
Yep. Typically, they have learned to only give one living land survival kit. Right? Because unless you're from the living land, in which case here's the living land specific version versus here's the regular version, right? And they've learned this because things, the law of decay, they find if they give out 6 of them, usually 6 don't come back. They've tried to kind of, minimize their equipment losses to the law of decay, and they typically provide here's your one. And that shows up in the COSM overview, which I just shared to your screens.
Jack absolutely has a requisition, but he's trying to figure out what he wants to try and requisition.
Okay.
Given the fact that we are going to go into the living lands and T-Rex are a thing, are they? Let's see. Are they open to letting us have a couple of law rockets?
They're a little bit hard to come by, but it's certainly possible.
Well, I would like a lot. Yes, Jack would like to get a couple of law rockets because there's nothing like roast T-Rex in the morning. It's great breakfast.
Have you had roast T-Rex before?
He's heard.
Okay. All right, well, go ahead. Give me that persuasion roll.
Okay. Oh, that's not very good. And I'm not even going to try and make a 2 any better, but good to get it out of the way now.
Oh, Mark. You think there's only one?
Oh, I am quite capable of making that worse. Absolutely. Oh, by the way, just so that you all are aware, Jack is a storyteller. So if we can get Glory early and often, I can tell stories about it, and we can get a pool of possibilities to share for the table. So the sooner we can pull that off, the better off we all are.
And by share, you mean you have a pool of possibilities that you can share out to the table if and when you so choose.
Jack's a sweetheart. He is open to everybody. He's just here to help. Come on. There is no I in team unless you're the a-hole.
All right, Rod. I would probably going into the living land. The last time I think I've heard that people have problems getting around sometimes, so maybe we should have a canoe.
Okay, go for it. Like you're talking like an inflatable raft?
No, the animal hide canoe.
Oh, old school.
Yeah. I don't got one of those.
Oh, you do. do you even need to roll if it's an 8?
The animal hide canoe is a 14.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
If it's an 8 or less, they just give it to you. You can just go get one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just buy one if it's that low.
No. The animal hide canoe from the core book is at 14.
Wow, I'm surprised it's so high.
Wow.
Well, it is the pinnacle of nautical technology, so when it's bleeding edge, it does cost more. Does anyone have anything they think they might ask for and be successful on?
Oh, is that the question? Never mind.
Or, hey, I'm going to ask for this, and it matters so much, I will even consider spending resources. Let's definitely talk about those.
I'm just going to roll it, and so I'll know that I don't get it. No matter what I'm asking for.
Okay. Anything else?
You might get a nice smile from that.
No, he doesn't.
I meant the smile of, oh, it's cute that he's asking for something.
I mean, I literally have a minus.
Yeah, I looked earlier and I was like, oh, let me put that -4 in there. So it's on the line. This way you don't ever have to forget. And because it's much funnier to see you start from a 1.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
It's like, okay, I only have to roll. Hey, if I get Glory, this guy over here can tell a story of how I convinced them to give me a canoe.
That would be an amazing story and worth hearing.
An amazing story, maybe worth hearing. Who knows? All right, anything else? Anyone?
Yeah, I think Edgar needs to find himself some sort of, laser sight for his weapon.
Yeah, that's a core Earth thing. That's totally a thing.
Try to buy it. Nope.
Yeah, things like that, gear like that's very hard to come by here in the United States lately. There's been a run on weapons. They're all sold out.
Gotcha.
Besides, you're going in the living lands. It's not coming back anyway. We're not giving you $1,000 laser sight to just throw away in the jungle.
Well, it's only 150.
Those either.
It's 150. Yeah.
150, 200. Pretty soon, you're talking about real money.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So I assume then we're all good to go.
Yep.
Excellent. A satellite, the message right as you guys are getting ready to depart, they give you the mission. There is a printed photograph and the message. A satellite captured an image of a downed jetliner near your insertion point. The airplane has been identified as Flight 1704, lost en route from Atlanta to New York during the invasion. We're not certain why or how the aircraft has been preserved when so many other technologically advanced vehicles break down and rust away in the living land. But this provides us with an opportunity. Make your way to the aircraft and recover the black box flight recorder if possible. Search the area for one of the passengers, Dr. Emil Blankenship, the photo provided. Dr. Blankenship is one of the world's foremost experts on paleontology, and his expertise regarding the flora and fauna of the living land could be very valuable to our operations. If you can locate him, bring him back to the aircraft crash site for extraction. This mission is Alpha Clearance. Storm Knights, good luck. So, assuming you are all ready to go in, let's talk about those Cosm cards. Anyone have any play immediately?
I have
Well,
a
it's not
play
playing
when traveling in the
immediately,
living lands.
Okay, so they're not play immediately, but people are going to play them immediately.
Well, considering it says at some
Because it's
point during the act.
during the
you know?
act, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. No, this is good. It lets me it lets me get ready.
Let's
So I
plan.
believe Edgar has played the Dino attack,
Correct.
and okay, and there's the third one. Just let's drop them all right away. Ranghild is probably going to help you all discover some sort of lost world. And the Perils of the Living Land, I think that's coming from D800.
Yes.
Man, you roll that die, it just rolls forever.
Jack has best defense, so he gets to play that in the remainder of a battle. So I have to play that at the beginning of the battle rather than just drop it now.
Believe it or not, we probably won't have too many of those.
Sorry, I wasn't muted. My bad.
I don't you guys believe me.
Because it's the living land, Rod. It's not your fault. It's just the living land. It's
No,
what
no, it's
happens.
Rod's fault. It's absolutely Rod's fault.
I mean, this is not your first game, Jim.
Yeah. I'm playing a weaker character. He can hit me in this living land character.
You think you're playing?
Tactics,
Are you playing a weaker character?
Ragnhild, yeah, you can hit me pretty easy, and I don't have a big toughness.
Oh yeah, you don't. Yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I have started taking note of that. All right, so Perils of the Living Land, Lost World, and a Dino Attack. So it sounds like this is going to be a pretty typical mission where everything goes smoothly.
I'll say, last time I had a character enter living lands, a plane turned upside down, and one of our guys got eaten.
Well, I mean, that's a thing that can technically happen.
On a daily basis.
I'm not sure why.
Last time I got
technically
it,
there.
last time I went to the living lands, I went in with a tank.
You did.
That was a glorious requisition.
All right. So why don't we resolve the Perils of the Living Land right away? This is something. This is going to be quite nasty as you're going in, heading to the site. At one point, you realize you're traveling through some sort of area, and you're fairly certain. In fact, before we do that, why doesn't one of you give me some sort of find or tracking roll?
I will give you a tracking roll.
Let's see how long this is going to take you to get where you're going.
Is this something that we think that we could be assisting on, or is it?
Sure, anyone can try to assist you.
Could I assist with a
will-
find?
I'll assist with
If
tracking.
you roll, if he's rolling find or tracking, I'll let you guys assist with either.
Okay.
With either, okay.
I'm feeling generous.
I'm worried now.
Why? I am the soul of generosity. All right, so it looks like we only got 1, 2, 3, 1 plus 1 for you there, Jim. All right. So the preferred route you think that you're going to need to take, going to lead you through this area. You can tell there's not a lot of animal life here, fortunately, so it's going to be a safer way to go. And as you're leading through, you realize at one point that some of these flowers are exceptionally bright and colorful and almost kind of glowing. I'm going to need all of you to test will mind. This, by the way, these are some sort of psychotropic flowers. Oh, the perils of the living land.
Will mind, huh? That'll be an 8 for me, not a 7.
You're looking for a 10.
Yeah. Pretty colors.
Yeah, and these things are you think these things are gonna really settle in there in D800? They're gonna interfere with your systems for a while.
This is like back home in Australia. I mean, everything there wants to try to eat you or kill you.
So I have a willpower and a possibility. Someone doesn't really want to
Oh.
worry about this, do they, Edgar?
Jack exerts his will so that he doesn't have to worry about that and gets an 11.
Okay. All right. So first, let me give you all the possibilities. I'm going to put them. Are we all done, by the way? Who has failed?
Yes, at this point in time, just D800 it looks like.
Congratulations, Edgar still fails with the possibility.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's painful, man.
And I don't have a card to pop it over. Does anyone have a willpower?
I have a willpower if you would like it.
I played mine.
You don't even know what the failure is.
Oh, no, I don't, but it's psychotropic drugs, and we just say no.
Not in Russia.
and I'm over there going, we.
Rod,
Oh,
I
yeah.
changed mine back to a spirit, which is why it didn't change my effect enough. But a +2 on my will mind is going to be successful.
All right. So you're saying none of you have failed.
I failed big time.
You did. You failed. Okay. And D800 has also failed?
Yes, the 800 failed as well.
All right. So really what this is going to be some sort of like confusing effect. Now, the good news, you're not going to be confused as per the card. The bad news, you are going to reduce your hand size by 1. Now, fortunately, we're not drawing cards yet, so you don't have to worry about that. But the two of you are going to be at 3 cards for this scenario for a while.
Wow.
Okay, so.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty bad. But how bad could it be? I mean, that's just every so often. It just limits your options. I'm sure you'll be fine.
All right, so you're going to drop it to the board?
No, because we're not changing cards yet. The hand size has gone down, but
we're not.
that's only going to matter at the end of each scene.
Yeah, your maximum hand size has gone down. Put it that
Yeah.
way.
So
Yeah.
if we get
Back
glory,
to-
you're back to 4. Come on now.
Yes, if you get glory, the two of you will be back to 4.
Okay.
Won't that be great? And yeah, so coming out, you look, this is a weird trip, and those effects are going to stay with you for quite a while.
Is this common in this land?
Coming for
I'm going
flowers
into
to
Irish,
dance around
so-
like that? No, I don't think so.
Gonna have to make a note for HR in case somebody has to take a whiz quiz. This is not good.
Yeah, it's not his fault. Their fault. So, as you are kind of making your way, probably fairly quickly once you realize what this pollen is doing from these flowers, which, by the way, for the two of you, the flowers change color. It's like this kaleidoscope flower. It's beautiful, man. It's absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, I got that song playing in my head right now.
One pill makes you strong and smaller. That song.
No, it was from, what was it, one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets where the TV just came alive to the kid. I can't remember what the song is now.
Oh, it could be. I was thinking. I forget that one song.
That's the song I was thinking of.
Alice?
Yeah, Alice.
Alice. Go ask Alice.
Yeah,
Yes, Alice.
but we can't sample it because then they'll shut the stream down.
Nope.
Everyone else, they can go do their own web search.
I was
Thank you for the
thinking more Lucy
earworm.
in the Sky with Diamonds, but
That would also be appropriate. I'm going to ask all of you for this is not a test where you can help each other, another fine test. We're looking for a DN 12 as something is about to happen. And I want to know what it is that I need to describe to all of you.
Wow.
Speaking of that glory,
Does
do we
anyone
even
have the glory?
The pollen makes me see things better.
Does anyone have a glory in their hand?
no.
I could go fishing for it because I have a leadership, but
Are you guaranteed to get it?
No.
It's just, if I play the leadership, I could draw 4 new cards, but that
I
doesn't
see.
care.
Okay. Yeah, you are. Yeah.
But that's a risk because you're putting them in people's hands, not into their pools. Because
Yeah,
we're not.
Wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. All right. So you're moving through the jungle, and as you think you're nearing your destination, you hear the crash of noise in the jungle coming towards you, and coming out of the jungle is quite clearly some sort of. I mean, it quite literally looks like a boy, and in fact, I will even show that to you on your screens there. He is running towards you. Oh, by the way, Mark, don't forget to pick up your living land possibility over here by your token.
I've got it all kinds of wonky. I didn't see it. Oh, thank you. I get it.
I'm going to move these down here and out of the way. As he is kind of running towards you, you see pursuing him are going to be a pack of Adinos warriors. Quick question. Who was it that made that 12? So those of you that hit that 12 or higher, you can see all of these Adinos, they have crimson tattoos on their faces, which would clearly mark them as Adinos that belong to the Red Jaws clan. And I'm sure you are all aware that the Red Jaws clan is the Tsar of Tsar's personal clan of Adinos. And they are pursuing this boy through the woods, quite clearly with ill intent. I'm going to move this down as well, so I have room for cards. And that's where we are. So, sprint for it. Heroes gain extra speed, 5 or 15 meters. However, the villains are going to go first, with the improved actions being intimidate and maneuver. Upon seeing all of you, they, like the boy, he kind of keeps on running. He'll probably end up running past you. As they see you, they begin their, barking out something to each other. And it's clear, very, very clear, that all of you have become the new and probably preferred target for the Adinos. I'm sure that is a big surprise.
I'm shocked.
And appalled?
No, I'm not Paul.
And which one of you look like warriors?
I look like
because
a dead thing.
You look like dead things.
I'm in tactical gear, head to toe.
Head to toe. Clearly carrying a boomstick.
Oh, yes. No, I've got a boomstick.
All right. So I'll probably have two of them doing things to you. Any other obvious boomsticks?
Yaren has an obvious boomstick.
I mean, I have Alf Laster, so funky looking boomstick.
Okay.
Edgar would have an obvious katana out because, well.
Okay.
I'm a warrior, but I don't think I'm very obvious about it.
Yeah, if you're not obvious, then it's probably they're going to split up this way. And let's do this. So coming for Jack, Yaren, and Edgar. Edgar, one of them, I think he's probably going to, you know what? He is going to faint against you.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. That is unfortunately not going to work.
Out?
What?
I said, did he actually faint, like pass out?
No. He didn't actually faint.
My stars.
He forgot to juke, is what it is. He's like, oh, I'm going to run out of juke, and he just ran into him.
Basically. Yaren, an 11 against your maneuver.
It should go. It should be a standard.
Excellent. So I will give you the vulnerable. It's like they have figured out how to work together against Storm Knights. Mm-hmm. And let's also try maneuvering against Jack, since you have that big boomstick. A 10 mark is probably going to get you.
That's a standard.
All right. So then the 3 others will run up and attack you all in melee. So 1, 2, 3, and 2 of you, I have that, and the others I do not. So let's start with Edgar. 7, probably a miss.
That is a miss.
Even unarmed, right?
Even unarmed, yes.
Oh, that's sad. Yaren, 13.
Yeah, you hit. It's
What
still
level?
standard.
Still standard. All right, only 12 damage, which I think is going to be 2 shock for you.
Yep, 2 shock.
Yep. And for Jack, a 17.
It's an outstanding.
Outstanding. Well, we do like to hear that. So, I think that's 2 wounds and 4 shock for you.
Yeah, it's all right. I'll be soaking that.
Excellent. And they've engaged. The other 3 are still kind of holding back. That'll soak 2 wounds. All right. Well, that was them. Who would like to go first?
I am going to look into my book and start telling stories of the future while I cast haste on myself.
Jack is going to condition some. I'm going to try and sprint over to the right towards that side right there.
Yeah, this one is in melee with you, so
Yeah,
you
I'm
will
aware.
end up increasing your vulnerability.
That's okay. And I'm gonna taunt the 2 that are on me, and then the 2 that are over here on Yaren. That's a -6. I got -2 already, so -8.
No, just a -6. This is vulnerable.
-6.
Not
Oh,
attack.
vulnerable. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna taunt. So I'm
And
-6.
you said you're moving closer to who?
I'm moving over by Ragnhild.
Okay, try to kind of set up some sort of defense.
No, behind.
Oh, okay.
I am ranged.
All right.
And, yeah, that's not very good.
That's not.
We're gonna try and make that better, though.
Excellent. It is the first fight.
It is the first fight. That's enough.
That is barely enough. I assume that they're all going to be vulnerable.
Yes, they are.
All right, so Yaren and the 2 in front of you. Jim, how did your haste go?
I got a good success on my haste, and I also got a good success on my scholar.
Are you able to draw cards from that deck, or do I need to make it? Okay.
I'm looking
at it. Oh, you already have.
Yep.
So you know how to do the thing. You do the thing. We have Yaren, Pierre, D800, and Edgar left.
Yaren is. I'm going to try to do 2 things. I'm going to bless and pull out my pistol and shoot this guy.
Okay.
That's on me.
So doing that with a -2, but the shooting will have a +2, but the bless won't. I assume we're blessing deck.
Yes, we're going to be blessing decks. I'm just going to do it on the bless.
Sounds good.
Come on, where is it? Okay. So the bless would go off at a +1.
Well, remember though, you have a -2.
Oh shoot! I forgot to put that in there. So I am going to go in and spend the possibility, and I'll add the +2 after that.
Okay.
Sorry, I have too many windows open.
That's okay.
There's a possibility.
Excellent.
Last roll 7. Okay, the bless definitely worked.
Yep.
And my to hit is going to be 15.
A 15 on an Adinos Warrior is going to be a good success, so 1 bonus die there.
Okay.
And I think you still have to accept after sending me the trade, Jim.
I did, but I put all 3 cards in there, so it's waiting on you now.
No, I was going to tell you to just keep the 2 in case you did it again.
Oh, okay.
Go.
I can do that too.
Yeah. Oh my God.
24.
Yeah, that takes off his head. They were right to go after you first.
Yeah.
All right. D800 and Edgar and Pierre are left.
Yeah, I can't aim at 2 at one time, can I?
Nope.
I don't think so. So I'm just going to go ahead and take a shot at these 2 here.
All right. So straight roll because they're vulnerable, yada, yada, yada. You know the math.
Yeah, they're vulnerable, and what's the yada, yada, yada?
You're -2 because you're multi-targeting.
Nope, I've got, what the hell is it called? Beltrack?
That lets you aim it. That lets you.
It lets me ignore 2 points for multi-targeting or multi-action penalties with a smart gun attachment.
Oh, okay. All right, then you're +2.
And I
You disconnected.
Yep.
Oh,
Right off the bat for you.
You know, I sympathize. I too have played a character who was a 4-case contradiction and employed that cyberware.
hey Rod, check it out.
Let me guess, you have a card that you're going to pass him?
Not
Oh, you're
it.
saying it wasn't you. Yeah.
That's usually my role.
All right, so Pierre and Edgar, what have you guys got?
After you, Pierre.
I will go
Musketeers
ahead
first.
and engage this Enos. On guard, scoundrel.
An 8 is unfortunately a miss.
Yep.
Looking for an 11. I assume just going to let it go?
I'm going to let it go. Yep.
Okay. And Edgar.
Edgar is going to pull a multi-action here. He's going to swing around to the side here, trick this guy into thinking I'm going after him with a katana.
Okay.
So I'm going to attack that guy.
All right, go for it.
I'm going to roll.
What could go wrong?
Absolutely nothing. Absolutely everything.
Yep.
No, we can't let this go.
Sure you can.
No, we can't.
All right.
That's better.
So a 12 trick is a good success.
Yes, it is. It's
I
a good
assume he's
success.
going to be very stymied since you went last.
That is correct. And the other gentleman gets hit with a 20, so I believe that is a good success.
Correct.
With the katana. 1, and we will be.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
He's down. All right. You should all pull cards. And then make yourself look bigger. This round, intimidation is based on strength instead of spirit. The heroes will go first, with intimidate and trick being the approved actions. And after that, the villains will be fatigued. They have been running through the jungle chasing a smallish boy, so it makes sense that they'll be a little bit tired. And let's see. Oh, they have not gone yet. So those vulnerable are still there. So, who would like to go?
Let me see if Jack, if you don't mind, let me see if Jack can make those vulnerable guys very vulnerable and taunt them, because I'm very vulnerable because I went through, and so you guys over here, I'm an easy target. We'll only do -4 this time. Oh, that's gonna have to stand.
Yep. Well, the good news, that goes away. All right, who's next?
I am going to, again, tell more stories, but this time I'm going to tell of the strength of the musketeers as I enhance Pierre.
Okay. Actually, is this character met a musketeer?
Nope, but, he's probably heard a little bit from Pierre about, being graceful and stuff, so.
Okay.
Well,
Making it up as he goes.
Yep, that's what I do. You never know. No one actually gets to read in the book. I just tell you what's there.
Ooh, now hold on. Bear in mind, if you're using this.
You're right. Yeah. I forgot. You can have that one instead.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to use my living land possibility as a soak roll. Wow. That's supported.
It is. Soaking is always supported. So I think that's probably what, a +2 for a minute or +3?
Pierre, is that outstanding on your strength?
Yes.
Then it is +3.
Nice.
And I'm going to draw another card, and I'm going to trash one.
All right. Oh, you were multi-actioning?
Yes, that's why I haste myself first thing always.
Right. Yes. All right. Who's next?
It's always cheese when we do better than you.
I'm going to try to reconnect.
All right. We are in a dominant zone.
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's only a -4. You have failed to reconnect.
Yes, I have failed to reconnect.
What would you like to do? That's the one you're killing?
Yes.
Okay.
I saw the little words on the right. That's a good one.
I'll just shoot at the one up here.
Can't create any contradictions.
which means it's just straight shot, no aiming, no smart gun attachment, nothing like that.
No guns.
Oh, well then I'll
No contradictions at all.
I'll walk up.
You can charge them with your bare hands as long as you're not using cyberware for it. By the way, do you have cyber legs?
Do I have
Oh,
cyber legs?
jeez.
No, I do not have cyber legs.
I'm sorry?
I do not have cyber legs.
Okay. You have cyber arms.
No, actually, I do not.
Okay, because otherwise you'd be kind of flailing and flopping.
Yeah, all my cybernetics are more for range. I don't have like a.
They're all off.
Well.
Can you see?
I was gonna say maybe I can't see. Because I do have what was it, the Bell Snipes?
You got a cyber eye, don't you? Is it 1 or 2?
I think it's 2.
Multiple.
Yeah, I actually have the one for dark vision as well.
So I believe from what I've read, you're able to get a few different things into a single eye. How many have you got?
Oh no, my eyes are gone. I mean, I have.
Oh, okay.
Just like go right off.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty much blinded right now. So
what do you want to do then? Probably a taunt or a trick?
Or an intimidate, because remember it's
yeah,
based off your strength right now.
intimidate.
It's based on strength, yeah.
Yeah, it's based on strength. It is also allowed. So I will do an intimidate.
Go for it.
So my intimidate will be 2 points higher than this.
Okay,
No?
that's one way to go. And I assume it's just going to be this guy that you're near.
Actually, my intimidate will be 4 points higher than this.
You could always just change the drop down on it from spirit to strength.
Oh yeah, I don't even think about that.
I mean, that's the easy way, but I was going to let you do you.
Don't forget to put it back.
That's important.
That is important. Don't ask me how I know that.
So 15 to
There you
intimidate,
go.
So that's a good. You can make him very and stymied.
Yeah, you make yourself fairly large. And that is definitely, he is like, what the F?
Yeah.
Probably not really thinking that because that's not an Andino's thing.
Go ahead and
Arms
follow
thrown wide and a
But
primal scream. In the
That
wrong
does
direction.
draw you a card, Dan.
Yep.
Maybe you'll draw the reconnect card. All right, Yarn, Pierre, and Edgar.
Yarn's just going to shoot the guy in front of him.
All right. He is still vulnerable, so you got a +2 there.
Okay.
Oh, Jim, you gave me a card with a surge. Thank you.
So just a 12.
A 12 is a standard hit.
So it's 14.
14 is going to be shock,
Okay.
which, will add up because he's also fatigued. So, it all helps. Pierre and Edgar are left.
So I would like to all-out attack on these two guys.
Ooh, okay. And you like a good all-out attack.
Let's see. I'll do the 2 as the modifier, and the other one gets an extra. Or I guess it'd be canceled. So.
Yeah, you can just do it with the +4 from your all-out attack, and we'll do some separate math.
There you go.
2 outstandings. What's our base damage on these with 2
Currently
bonus
8
dice?
would be 20.
Okay, and it's only 2 bonus dice, because attack was not approved, right?
Right.
Okay, so a 20 is enough to take them both out. All right, Edgar.
I'm gonna, if these guys are close enough, I'm gonna do the same for these guys. I'll out attack both of them. But I will put in the +4.
Yeah, and the multi-action as
Oh, I
well.
forgot the -2, but it's a 20.
20 is still going to be more than enough.
Good on both.
Actually, a 20 with him being vulnerable. Outstanding on one, good on the other.
Here's the outstanding.
What's your base?
Base is 13 AP2.
13 AP2 with 2 bonus dice. We'll take that guy out.
Mm.
All right. I do need a roll on the other one, though.
Do a good job.
That does not take him out.
Where? How many points is that though? How many points over am I?
You're off by 1. Are you going to
Okay, I will.
give yourself some shock?
I will key strike, shock myself, and do the 2. Do
That was shocking.
it.
All right. That is a handy little perk.
Yes, it is at times.
All right. So I'm going to have you all play cards into your pools.
I note with interest that we have defeated all of the bad guys we see, but are still in rounds.
Well, only because I want to have. I'm going to be nice to Dan.
We were kind of loud,
What?
and there is a dino attack around.
There is a dino attack around.
You want me to
All right.
roll for recap?
So the heroes will go first and are up.
Oh, look at that.
All right, Dan. So go ahead and why don't you try to reconnect? And then if you'll pass.
Oh,
right.
No.
How many heads of reality do you have?
There we
Just
go.
1 or more?
There's
Or
the
a second
I'm
chance.
playing the
Chance.
second chance.
Okay.
And
You
yes,
only have the 1. You really need more than 1 if you only have the 1.
he's fresh. I wasn't thinking about that.
Pro
Well-
tip, as a 4-case contradiction.
Hold on, you
even
have
fresh.
5 unspent XP. As soon
I
as we're done
understand
with
that
this
at this point in
encounter,
time, but I can't spend them now that we're playing.
No.
I agree. All right, go for your second chance.
Oh.
But you're
and
up.
you're up.
And you're up.
Okay, yeah, I'm up. What was the last one? Was a 2? There.
There.
All right, you will reconnect. And now we're going to be out of rounds.
I'm going to try and be nice to Dan here and... Oh, shit.
And be nice. Be nice to Dan, and get rid of that up for the rest of us.
Yeah.
Hey, Dan appreciates your sacrifice.
I'm sure he does.
It was almost Dan's sacrifice.
Now, Dan, we're now out of the initiative. That encounter has ended. If you'd like, you can go ahead and spend some XP.
Or live dangerously.
Or live
Or live
dangerously. Hey.
Oh, I've already started, so we'll just leave it be.
Live dangerously it is.
Yes, it is.
I've gotten it out of the way. I can't possibly do that again.
All right.
Oh, no.
So the boy has climbed a tree and was kind of watching. Seems to be trying to kind of hide from the Adinos, and also probably from D800.
Let's say somebody timestamp this recording that he
Oh.
chose to live dangerously at this time.
Oh, I wish I had a candy bar on me. Hey, kid. Hey, come on down. They're dead. They're dead. Come on down. Look. I sling my weapon behind me, hold my hands out in front of me. Like, come on. No, we're look peaceful. Come on. Turn around a bit. Come on, guys. Peaceful. No, put that away.
Yes, young
Oh,
boy.
he looks.
I
Come
figured,
out, come
figured
out.
Mike and I are still looking at the butterflies.
But,
There we go.
you kill Red Jaws. You dead. You wear dead things and kill Red Jaws.
Yeah, but not with Tsar of Tsars against him. Not friends with Red Jaw.
No, not friends with Red Jaw. Red Jaw dead. Meet Earl.
Earl?
Earl.
I am Jack.
You Jack.
Come down, Earl.
He climbs down, but he still looks a little skittish.
Anybody got any food?
Well,
you got a Baby Ruth candy bar?
And all of a sudden, while you guys are talking, he does this.
I look in that direction.
Give me find rolls.
I've
I was
been
going-
to the Living Lands.
I was going to
Land.
say that our Delphi survival kit has food in it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh shoot! It's a skill roll. Yay!
It's MREs, but
I'm focusing on trying to keep the kid in front of me and not let him get her off.
That's important. That's very important, and a noble thing for you to do.
Oh, there's another 40 plus with no glory in hand.
So Pierre, you don't have any contradictions tied to that one, right? Right, Mark?
Do I? No.
I'm just checking. And you're not wearing your holographic clothing.
No, I'm in the field.
I'm just checking. So Pierre, you hear what sounds like some sort of almost buzzing noise.
Hear what now?
It sounds like a buzzing.
Oh. I will mention, there appears to be a buzzing. Maybe it is about those flowers.
I don't think the flowers buzz, but okay.
They were to me.
Yes.
So is this something we need to be concerned about, this buzzing? I've never been in this area.
Yes, everything's trying to eat you. Be concerned.
Okay.
Maybe we should like move along.
Well, before you move along, some of you are actually several of you are covered in that psychotropic pollen. So it is probably no big surprise at all that a number of giant wasps.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, that's how I was like, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tie these cards together thematically so that if anybody plays both of them, they'll be like, well, yes, of course, this is exactly what should happen. So, yes, the Dino Attack and the Perils of the Living Land were meant to match, and the fact that you started out with both of them just made me so happy. All right. So the best
come
defense.
for love.
Do you see the size of those bees?
You guys are not thinking, the two of you aren't thinking super clearly. They're probably not that big. Hey, the rest of you, holy crap. These are the biggest bees you've ever seen.
I was figuring it was like, was it Dirty Steve, the end of The Young Guns. You see the size of that chicken? See the size of them bees.
They can't see us. We're in the spirit world.
Spirit world, asshole. Can't see us.
So, some good news. First, we don't have to worry about these durations, right? Because we've had plenty of time for those things to go away.
Yep.
I put the Living Land possibility next to each of you for the best defense. So basically, when you take an active defense, the roll is the roll. We'll see how that goes. I'm sure it'll be exciting. And these giant wasps, they are large. You got that +2 to hit. They are descending towards you to do bee things. They're wasps. They're not yellow jackets. If they were yellow jackets, I'd say they're real assholes. Because everyone knows that yellow jackets are assholes. Right? Nobody here cares about Georgia Tech.
We're all letting
That's
it fly.
But I got to dig in, and I feel better.
Yeah.
All right. So, yeah, they're coming at you stinger first. And those stingers do appear to be wet with some sort of nasty venom on them.
That's not good.
No, it's great. Crumbling ruins. So, I will need all of you apparently to test Dex, not agility, even though the card says agility. And let's see if you become very vulnerable, as apparently you're all kind of stumbling around.
Does the bolster effect also affect the center portion or just what's on the line?
The bolster is just going to be what's on the line, not the situation. But you can always spend a possibility if you'd like to get rid of that fatigue. And Robert, don't forget to pick up this Living Land possibility. That's yours. You guys also, I'll clear the fatigue that you have taken since you had been talking to the boy. And I didn't want to hit you with this immediately. took you a minute to get him out of the tree. So, who has become very vulnerable?
Oh, that's me.
Jack.
Is there anybody who did not? Maybe that's the better question.
I think everybody did.
So I don't think I have anything
Yep.
to boost that.
So yeah, they must have flown into some trees which have landed on you or something. Did I mention their size is pretty good? And I have 3 of you. I have 6 of you and only 3 of them. So let's see who they go for. I rolled the same number all 3 times. So one of you is getting swarmed. It is the 3rd person in the line.
Yep.
I promise. I'll share my screen with you guys. I actually did. Look at that. 333 is right there.
Don't do that.
Oh, did that mess up the?
The cameras all went wonky.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Do they all go back automatically?
Yeah, they're back now.
Okay. But you can see that's not me. It's
No,
Kismet.
it's absolutely you, Rod.
Would you like to actively defend?
You could make it You could make it worse this round thanks to the best defense.
This is true.
Yeah, and I really don't want to because I need to be able to do stuff. So no.
Oh, ooh.
No.
Well, if you'll let me taunt them, I can make them
Well, they're
very
gonna
stymied.
They go
They're gonna go
first.
first.
Oh,
is the
that's
problem.
right.
Let they go first.
Crap.
See, there was this card that I wanted to get rid of.
Oh, we're fatigued.
Was it this one?
Well, this one was not as bad as the one I threw away.
Ah.
I wanted to get rid of this one later.
I forgot to put the +4 on there, so that's actually a 16.
Well, that is a good success.
A good success. This is gonna
Just-
hurt a bit.
Just barely. Did you recall my very vulnerable in there?
A 16 is where I said I had not had that in there, but you said a
Okay.
16 makes it good.
Yes. Okay.
All right, so that's 15 AP2, which I think is going to be
I do have toughness, yes.
a wound and 2 shock.
All right. I will attempt to soak.
That seems like a very good idea. All right, so you will not be taking their venom.
Yay!
Yes, that is a very good thing.
All right, so it is now your turn. Why don't you all do me a favor and go ahead and press the fatigue button? And this is basically going to be going away.
Jack, no likey fatigue.
The boy, by the way, is trying to now kind of bury himself under a bunch of leaves and stuff.
So I'm going to walk away telling stories. And
I'm vulnerable.
Yes, and haste myself because
That's the thing that you do.
that is the thing I do.
All right.
Well,
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Hey, at least you rolled well.
Yeah. 3. Yes, that means I get to throw away 1 card too.
Is there a penalty built into that, or it's a standard DN?
It's a DN 12 for the telling stories, but because I'm never actually rolling the roll that I roll because I'm constantly multi-actioning, I'm just rolling off my alteration and adding up between the difference between my scholar and
Your scholar is higher than your alteration.
yeah, my scholar is a 17 base.
All right.
I may be built for telling stories.
You may be. And does that let you draw a 2 or 3?
3.
All right. Well, you go do the thing.
Are we considered still in round? No, we're not. We came out to talk to Earl, didn't we?
Yes.
Okay.
But we are now in a new fight. And I also decided if I put them all in the first act, right away, the first scene, then these 2 wouldn't get hit with the poison. So they have additional resources this fight. This is where you all say thank you.
Thank you.
Mhm.
thanks.
Waiting for the other shoe to drop.
All right. So Runghilt is done. Who's next?
Let me go ahead and put let's see if I can get a taunt on these guys and condition them up for you damagey types. No. Over here. And we're going to get all three of them, so -4.
Sounds good.
That would be a good success. I
It
will
is.
make.
Very vulnerable, so people can go hit them.
Yeah, I'm planning on very vulnerable. I was kind of hoping to get stymied, but I'm not going to put anything on it.
All right. All right. So Jack's done. They did come ground level. So, by the way, none of you have ever seen bees this size in the living land. They're probably from somewhere else.
I'm going to bless everyone on decks and try to shoot this one.
Okay.
And so again, I'm going to do it on my bless.
On the bless with a -2.
Yes, and then I know that I get a +2 for the
+4. If you take the -2 on bless, then take the whole +4 on shooting.
Okay. So let me just do the bless. So that's a 21. It's going to be much higher for the, let's see, with their vulnerable and them being large, it's going to be what? 27, 26.
Yeah, it'd be 7. So plus the delta between the two skills.
Right. Yeah. My shooting is actually 1 lower.
1 lower. All right. So yeah, 26 is going to be outstanding.
Okay.
All right. So that puts our decks at what?
+2 for 1 minute.
Yeah.
All right.
And 2 bonus dicing. Oh my gosh, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Delta of 12 is going to be 2 wounds and 4 shock to this one.
Okay.
He looks mad now, which means he looks like a wasp. You can't tell the difference.
He could be buzzing louder.
What?
He's buzzing more forcefully,
louder.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So this is the one that he just hit. I'm gonna target him, aim, and fire at him.
Okay. Ready, aim, fire.
So that's 8. There we go.
Ooh.
So technically, yes, 8. Yeah.
4 for the aim. Then
Yeah. I was thinking a headshot was in there, but it wasn't.
I don't have.
So outstanding. You're going to do 3 bonus dice. I'm fairly certain you're killing this one.
Although, wouldn't it be 10? The card says it's large. So
Yeah,
+2.
it is. So 10. Yeah, I knew there was something else. A 33, no different from a 31.
Yeah.
Right.
2 bonus dice and build the other one in, or however you do that.
All right. 2 bonus dice.
You got the 2, and then you have your 1 from aim.
I don't get a bonus dice because I'm not a sniper.
Oh, you don't have that.
He's that brand new.
Got it. You are brand new.
Yes.
That
Wait,
was why he had
I
that.
have the
That's why he had.
augmentations to be able to do aim as a free action, do it in that turn, but I have not picked up the
Yeah.
extra ability yet. Their
That's
toughness
probably the
is
5 XP that he didn't spend
at
yet.
a 13.
It all makes sense now. All right, 2 bonus. Yeah, it's dead.
All right. Excellent.
All right, Pierre and Edgar are left.
Edgar is going to, with his right hand, pull out the SMG, the one-handed SMG, and he's going to target both of them.
So +4 total.
Yes. Yeah, that's what he's going to do.
Yep, targeting both.
And he's going to, and a short burst.
All right. So I think
Which
short
is
burst
already-
is what, +2?
It's factored in already. So I'm going to be minus or multi-targeting penalty in there. So I will hit a 14, which I think is standard. If their dodge is the 13, I think. They will take 13, so they will take some shock.
Just shock. How much damage are you doing?
13.
Yep. So
Oh no, yeah, because it's we're good.
Hold on, though. You did a short burst.
Short burst, which I already have it in the value for
Yep.
already because I have a +2.
And then they're very vulnerable.
And I'm multi-targeting.
So I think you're off by 2 points.
And they're large.
They're large. You've got a
They're
+6.
large.
You got a +4 on that total.
6. Yeah, then
No,
6
I only
plus, you should be 4 points
Wait, wait,
higher.
wait. I'm only 2 points higher because I did take out the multi-targeting.
Yeah, but you
in
should
my
be
bonus.
+6.
Yeah, so here, let's make sure. Here's how I'm looking at the
Okay.
math. I just want to make sure for you. They're +4,
That's
so
correct.
they're very vulnerable.
Correct.
The burst gives you another 2, gets you to 6. The
I already
large,
have that it's already factored into my value.
yep. So,
And then the large.
yep,
I should be +2 more.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, minus those 2.
Yeah, my
And you already
my-
have 2 in there.
Yeah, my fire combat is 11. I already have it factored in because I put it into the sheet.
Oh, that's what that 13 is. When you
That's
said
what the 13
factored in,
is.
I thought you're talking the +2. So does
No,
that
yeah,
get
no.
you to a good success,
That gets to a 16 total,
which is a
Which-
good success?
which is a good success at that
But
point.
you might do more than 2 shock.
The dodge is a 13, correct?
Yeah, never mind.
Still standard. Okay, we're good.
Really tired because that game we did not get. I didn't get.
It went on a while.
Well, and then because we always have our post game tradition of stopping at this one particular restaurant, very famous restaurant on Cobb Parkway. More about
Highway 41.
on Highway 41. Incidentally, yes.
Yeah,
All right,
it's a good restaurant.
it's a great restaurant. Be a shame if anything happened to it. Pierre.
I'm done.
Yep.
I will attempt the same thing, shooting both of those
Okay.
with the large and multi-target cancel each other, so I'm at +4.
That is, I think we just agreed a standard hit. How much are you doing?
I'm doing 15.
15, which will also be shock.
Yeah, but that's half their shock. If we survive to do that again, they're done.
Sure. All right. You should all pull cards.
I have a setback in my hand. Would we like to play that at this point? Or do you guys think you're gonna manage this round?
You probably will.
I think we probably will manage it this round.
Okay. I
Yeah.
will hang on to that then.
All right. It is hot and humid. Any character who is wearing armor can take 2 shock.
Okay.
Wow, Jim, everything else was worse, huh?
Uh-huh.
Does that count if it's under the skin?
What?
Does that count if it's under my skin?
No, it says wearing armor.
Okay.
So no, the enhancements, you're fine.
All right, thank you.
All right, hold on one second.
That's uncharacteristically generous, Rod.
Uh-oh. Who'd we lose?
No, rules is written, Mark. Rules is written.
Oh, no.
That's all I care
you
about.
Shut your camera off.
I fixed it.
Yeah, but now I gotta fix it.
Oh, sorry. I thought the stop
Shuffle
video
everybody
didn't.
around.
Well, you're the DM. So I always put the DM or the GM at the top left corner of
Oh.
the screen. So
Well, I'm sorry, but my wife wanted me to say goodnight to her, and she didn't want to step in front of the camera, so I turned it off. Next time, I'll be like, "Screw you, Rachel." That's what Dan said.
that is not what
That's
Dan
what
said.
Dan, that's what Dan
Dan
said.
knows better.
Dan, do you know what it means to score a point? We'll discuss this on the break.
It's the universal sign for your number one.
Oh, that particular one.
You're number one.
Yes, I got that.
You don't score 1 point. You don't score. You don't score 2 points. You don't score 3. You score just that 1 point.
I got you.
All right.
Appreciate it, Rod.
No, that was from Rachel. That was her. That wasn't mine.
No. I knew where it came from initially.
All right. So Wrong Hilt, one of them obviously follows you as you're running away. And then who is it that shot at this one last?
I did.
You did. Here you go. So these things will go away at the end of their turns. Approved actions are defend and taunt. So I'm going to sting the two of you. This may hurt a little bit.
It might.
It might
Right.
sting. Oh, that means Jim's got a card in his pool.
I want it on record that I could have put a setback on them, but oh no. Oh, very nice. That's a good stinger.
Son of a bitch!
Well,
I mean,
someone asked.
congratulations.
Mark,
Or
congratulations.
that one.
Mark, congratulations on taunting the DM with your setback and giving him one on accident.
That can't possibly happen again.
All right, did all of you take your fatigue from the armor?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good. Screw you, it's your turn.
Well,
Let me taunt him to keep his -4 on there.
oh,
and
you
then
go
you
ahead.
guys can smack him, and I get a card. I hope. And I'm not multi-targeting, so it's just the one.
Which one?
Ooh. The one that's on Ragenhild.
Okay.
Oh, there are two. Crap. All right. Well, it's the one on Ragenhild. I didn't declare a multi-targeting.
Nope. All
I
right,
would have. So
but that
he's,
does draw you a card.
yep, he's very vulnerable and stymied. Sorry, whoever.
Very vulnerable and disfavored.
Whatever.
Yeah. All right, Wrong Hilt, you have moved away and started doing probably a thing.
Yep, I am this time going to enhance D800 strength.
Okay.
Before anyone moves into melee, I would like to shoot the one that she just left.
Yep. +4, +6.
+6. Okay. Yeah, and this time I'm just shooting.
Yep. So just the +6.
Ah, no.
And you are not a realm runner, are you?
Nope. So I disconnect.
Here you go. Oh. Nope. Here you go. Your bless is still up, however,
Yes.
because that is not a contradiction. But your gun has jammed.
Yes.
Do your enhanced work there, Rag?
Is your strength less than 10? Your strength's higher than 10, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's higher than 10.
Yeah.
So you're just going to take 2 shock then?
No, because I want to get rid of. I mean, I want to change cards too. So I don't want to take the shock and not get the cards.
Okay.
That's much better. How's a 16 on your strength?
That's
800.
That's a standard.
All right, so it's +1 strength for you.
And a 19, I think, is...
I can rearrange.
So while you're doing that, Edgar D800 and Pierre.
All right. Well, as long as there's nobody with a melee of that one that's very vulnerable, I'm going to shoot.
Pierre's not.
And I will aim and fire.
So that's +10, unless you're aiming for the head,
Well,
which it would be +6.
yep. Aim and fire. No headshot.
All right, so +10. Outstanding. So 2 bonus. Thank you, Jim.
Was that a 13 on their toughness again? Yep.
13 toughness, correct.
All right. One wound, 2 shock.
Yep.
He's close.
All right, and Edgar and Pierre are left, I believe.
Pierre's going to jump in and
Sorry.
Pierre's going to jump in over at this guy since he's in melee, and he's going to all out attack. This
Ooh.
one.
So +6.
There we go.
Outstanding.
5 look. Outstanding. This will be 2 bonus dice.
Yeah.
Wow.
So Delta 14.
Oh,
82.
so close.
Oh, I'll take that shock and go to 15, 16.
That-
Delta.
There you go.
Yep. That's why I waited and paused a moment.
Mhm.
All right, so you took the extra shock, and Pierre, I assume you're going to come get this last guy over here.
Yeah, I'll shoot at him.
Oh, okay. Right, you are a musketeer after all. I forgot they do both. So +6.
6, yep.
Outstanding. So 14, he has already been wounded. That is the last of the wasps. Whoops. Sorry, did not mean to delete you, Jim. I mean, that's what I was trying to do the whole fight. I just didn't mean to do it right there.
Yeah, no, I get you.
Yeah, we saw that first. Roll.
All right. So, Robert, why don't we see if you transform
Okay.
as you try to read.
Okay. Let's see. That is a 9, but since we're out of combat, let me see.
Oh, it's just an 11.
Oh, okay. That's
Okay,
all
you
I
just
need.
need action, willpower.
Yeah. I think I traded my willpower to someone else.
Got played.
Yeah. So does anyone have an action or a willpower?
Or a supporter.
Or a supporter?
I do. Do you want the action or the willpower?
It doesn't matter. Either one.
I think it will. I'll just throw it out on the
Okay.
table. Well,
I sent you a close call unless you want the nemesis.
Nemesis, never a bad one.
okay, there we go.
Nemesis is always fun.
So there is the willpower.
All right, you have reconnected.
Yay.
And let me give you each a possibility for that. You guys are doing pretty well for possibilities.
Yeah. Can we get rid of the shock?
Yes, you can clear your shock. Earl, at this point, is very excited. You have saved him twice.
Earl, you're where's your tribe?
Oh, village, Estak, this way.
Did you see great giant bird that doesn't flap fly in and land with big noise somewhere near here?
How about a dead thing that flew?
Or a bit, yeah. Dead thing.
Oh, not supposed to talk about dead thing. Upton's not like us talk of dead things.
How does dead thing fly?
Well, one of our tribe was on it, and we're here to help him. Do you know of anyone that came from that area? Do your Optants?
Yes, Non-Jacket came to Estak, but Opton said he had to leave.
Do you know where he went?
Yes, he went out of Estak.
Do you know where he went out of Estak?
Well, this optant might know.
Yes.
Okay.
He went. If this Estak, he went that way.
Could you take us to your Optant?
Optant won't like you. You all dead thing carriers.
Can you take us to your village and then show us which way before we enter the village?
Yes, I take you to Estak. Maybe you show Opton how you good at killing Redjaw and the giant Buzz.
Do we need to
We
take
are- we're very good at
Buzz?
that.
Yes. Do we need to take Buzz head to Opton to prove how good we at this?
No, Buzz not good eating.
Okay.
Uh,
No, as proof that we killed it. Or will Opton believe you?
Or you could take the stinger. It might be easier.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Some kind of a proof that we killed it. Just
Why don't you give me if you want, you can try to take the stinger with a survival roll.
Oh, Jack doesn't have survival. He has evidence analysis, but he doesn't have survival.
Can I just rip
All
the
right,
thing out?
all right. Hold
with a
on.
strength
Let me
roll?
get in there.
Can I support him with evidence analysis?
You've gotten one of the stingers off without managing to poison yourself.
I am from the woods. I am from the nature. I know many things about nature.
I am
know how to
from
take
the
this off.
nature.
Yes.
We can take some Pauline. Maybe they will like that.
You're just trying to keep that pollen so you like it.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we're going to head to the village event stack now. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's do the card thing, which we're going to be getting down to the hand limit of 4 or 3
Or 3, right?
or 3.
What?
Oh, I need.
Yeah,
to get
having to lose that card is definitely perilous.
And
Well, we
is
just
anyone
came off
wounded?
of doing relative power where we were down to 3, I think, for a little while. So yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I don't think anyone is wounded.
No, none of you are.
Okay.
At the moment.
It's that nice little law of life every
Well,
scene.
that's me
you get
going
to
down to
roll
3.
to
Let me
hit.
know when we can recycle.
Yeah, I wanted to get everyone to the hand limit, and no one's taking the close call or step
Here,
A.
I'm going to take the close call,
Okay, go for it.
and I'm leaving a second win.
Yep.
And I'm guessing nobody has situational awareness, do they?
All right. So we're now free to recycle.
That just a flesh wound?
Yeah. What about it?
Hang on. Nah, I like what I got. I got one already. So never mind.
There we go.
All right.
It's a little better.
Wow. All right. I do not need a step D. If I can't find us a step D in time, we're in trouble.
I'm going to recycle the adrenaline.
Okay. Any other recycles coming online here? All right.
Full of glory.
I'm going to dump these.
Transmission.
Nope, no glory on this side.
All right. And I will grab this. All right. So, the boy, again named Earl, will lead you to a small village. The huts are really built from wood and kind of lashed together with vines. There are some things here that are grown with rock shoot spears, but not as much as you might expect. You can see remnants of concrete and steel from prior to the invasion. It's obviously been broken down, right? The law of decay is doing its job. So there's a lot of it that's broken down. And the stuff that hasn't finished broken down, it seems they've almost kind of taken it and put it at the outskirts of the village. There are many, many vibrant colors here. Fortunately, none of them are giving off psychotropic pollen. The flora here, lots and lots of vegetables and growing things. And even the gardens themselves look kind of mixed with all the stuff just kind of growing in together. You do see what may look surprising is a Dimetrodon, that sailbag dinosaur, seems to be tethered to this thing, and they have it walking in a circle, and it seems to be kind of powering a very crude stone mill.
It's a little advanced for them.
It is. It's crude, right? The materials are all within the tech axiom, but the idea of the stone mill, it probably will be breaking down in the near future. The humans, the human jackets that see you, and there are some Medinos here as well, when they see you coming in, the dead things you all wear and carry are quite obvious. and many of their eyes go wide, and they seem to be kind of hurrying away to their huts. Earl seems to be shouting out who you are, your names, assuming you've given them, etc. And in fact, you know what? I'm going to move you to a village. And we'll put that Lost World over here so we don't forget about it. There are lots and lots of people here, Adinos, etc. It's mixed. It's a mixed village.
When we walk by the mill, do we have a chance to see what it is that they're milling?
You can go in and give me a science roll or survival. Either of those would work.
How about evidence analysis?
No, I wouldn't think so.
Okay. How about evidence analysis?
I still wouldn't think so.
Science, huh?
Yeah, to know what the plant is.
I got no idea.
Yeah. I mean, there are only so many different things you mill. Hay and grain. It's probably hay.
Psychotropic plants, because this is a drug factory area.
If you point it out to me, I'll take a look and see if I can figure it out.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely point it out. Yeah.
We ain't got that where I'm from. I don't know.
No.
It's drugs. I'm telling you, it's the pollen.
I mean, it is kind of a yellowish white powder, so it's totally possible.
The Enos there is named Walter.
Is you wearing a little pork pie?
Sorry, hold on. Okay. I'm trying to make arrangements with my son so he can get home after work so we don't have to take a prolonged break in the middle. And by the middle, I mean 2/3 of the way to the end. So what would you like to do?
I'm just going to follow Earl here, who's supposed to be taking us to his opt-in.
Yes, I mean, he ends up taking you to a hut and introduces you to his parents, who are very grateful, and they're kind of, they're bowing and embracing you and trying to get you to come sit in the corner of the hut.
Oh, I absolutely will sit. Right?
Oh,
And they begin pulling out fruits and fresh vegetables, some cooked and dried dinosaur meat. They're giving you all, basically, you're about to get, Thanksgiving Living Land style. It's fantastic.
If we got food from I mean, unless you guys object, don't you trade them, hand them some of our food.
So
I don't want to
they have more food than you. You can see here clearly they have a ton more food than you.
Okay, well, if this isn't going to leave them in a bad spot, then absolutely partake.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I don't want to be rude.
No, and I mean they're digging in, you're digging in, assuming you'd like to.
Oh, he's not with, Jack's eating with robust gusto, but not overeating.
Okay. Is there anybody who's not eating? Really? You do not eat?
The flowers were good. Why not the food?
Well, actually, I probably would be eating. I
Probably have the
munchies
munchies now.
Actually, yeah, I probably would be. Never mind.
The fruit is so juicy, and oh my gosh, it's just so good in your bottomless pit right now.
This would pair well with a nice white wine. Vino.
Oh no, wine no good. Earl sometimes wine. Father smack him in head.
I want to go to Miami.
While you are enjoying this meal, suddenly the tent flap that they have, it's not really a tent flap. I guess it would be more like a skin kind of doorway, is thrown aside, and a fairly large, looking Adinos is standing in the doorway. Who are dead that are here in Estak? You dead do not belong here. You need to leave.
Jack puts down his food stands and says, I am Jack Preston of the Delphi Council tribe. I come in peace to visit you. You have one of our tribe or have met him, and we need to find him. We are here to remove him from your lands.
This is not important. You have brought dead things into Estak. Dead things draw red jaws. You outsiders must go.
We save Earl from Red Jaw. We
The
kill
boy's
Red Jaw, and we kill Buzz, who try to take Earl as well. We not friends of Red Jaw. We not friends of Sar. We friends of Sistak.
So go ahead and give me a persuasion, because I think that's what you're trying to do.
That is exactly what I'm trying to do. Would anybody like to assist me with a persuasion?
You don't want my assistance.
You don't want their assistance.
I will assist by
I will-
continuing to eat quietly.
Yeah,
I
that's how I'm
do the
assisting.
opposite of persuade.
I will assist you. I will
Okay.
attempt to assist you. As Ragnhild would
there
also
you go.
talk as well, but I'm probably the least dressed in dead things of all of us around here.
Yeah, but you look dead with that stuff.
Oh, I'm sure. Well, I have elven chain on, so I definitely have dead stuff. But
You look different, dead.
yeah,
Creepy dead. Is that all the assistance I've got? Plus one?
Yep, looks like.
Okay. I want to be better at this.
Yes, especially since you haven't hit the minimum level of success yet. Do you want to use one of the Living Land possibilities? It is supported.
It is supported?
Yeah, persuasion, talking to people, why not?
Yes, I will absolutely use a living land possibility for that then.
yeah. Unless you had some
I mean, you said we kill
Nicholas.
Redjaw and Buzz. I mean, you're trying to speak his language. Yes, I would think it'd be supported. All right, that is unfortunately outstanding.
I work multi-million dollar international deals. I can handle one of Dino's.
Famous last words.
Or right before rolling a 1.
Dead,
Yes.
dead thing, right?
Yeah.
Dead
Like-
things are not good. Dead things bad. They do not. They are unworthy of Lenala's blessing. And Lenala has given us much here, but we must not anger her by using dead things. Your dead thing lover friend was here and built thing he called meal, but we send him away. Meal make jackets dependent on dead things rather than survive by just Lenala's will. We banish email. We send him out. It is sad thing to do, but had to do to keep Estak safe from Redjaw. But you have helped young boy. You seem almost good people, good soft skins. I will tell you where you may find email, and you take him from here before Redjaw find him. Redjaw find him, they bring him back to Baruch Ka. Baruch Ka wants all outsiders brought to him.
It is not good that Lenala is offended by dead things. We do not wish to offend Lenala. Lenala is ally of Delphi tribe, and Delphi tribe wish to be ally of Sistak. We will find Emil, and we will make sure that he does not get to Baruka.
Yes,
Baruch
like
Ka.
spam blocker. We will
Baruka, not
ban
good.
email.
Yes, if you will show us the way.
Yes. And he'll say what the paths are that he sent them, told him to go. And he said if he go that way, he should be near big dead rock that he come from. He come from Sky Rock.
Skyrock.
Oh, that's very good.
Yes.
You go back to Skyrock.
Yes,
You-
we
you
will
go.
take him. Yep, we will.
You not stay here. You not come back to Estac.
Well, would like to maybe come back someday.
No outsiders. Too much danger. You outsider bring danger to people of Estac.
Someday Estak may be in danger from Baruka, and if that day come, Delphi tribe will help. Friends of Sistak, not enemy.
Delphi Council tribe know we need help. No, we do not make alliance. We part in peace.
Part in peace, good.
Yes, part in peace. But you must go.
Alliance is a little
Finish
tough.
food and go.
Thank you.
He kind of nods very curtly and strides off.
Grabbing some sweet bread.
The folks here, the
That
parents,
went very well.
yeah, the parents are basically now trying to pack up food quickly so that you guys can hurry up and get the hell out.
No.
Take a little
Ma'am,
picnic basket.
thank you for the eats. I appreciate it. My friends appreciate it. I think we should be going now.
Yes, you should be going. And I guess this is a flight from Atlanta to New York, so they'll give you some food to take with you. Even though you didn't bring anything with you, they're okay with that.
We get the equivalent of a little bag of peanuts.
Yeah, something like that. You know, good old Southern Adinos hospitality.
Yeah, exactly.
There may be some parts of those cultures that can overlap.
But before we leave the village, if our path takes us by the mill on the way out, I want to get like a banana leaf or something along those lines and get a sample of what they're milling and kind of fold it up and stick it in my gear somewhere to take back.
Sure, someone later on will tell you it's some sort of cornmeal.
Okay.
Nothing important or special, sorry.
Okay.
All right, believe it or not, we've made it through the role play scene, so we can recycle cards again.
I still like mine.
And I'll stick with it.
I'll stick with what I got.
Oh, no one wants that step C, huh?
I have other ways of getting steps on cards.
I know, Jim.
And we love you for it, Jim. Thank
But
you.
if it makes you feel any better, Rod, I drew the step B. So I've now had the D, the C, and the B in my hand.
A will be next.
No,
Somebody else
no,
had the D.
I
Yep.
had one of them in the A, I think.
Yep,
Threw it
yep.
out.
All the steps have come out on the table at some point.
Mhm.
And you're going to be so sorry when there's two DSRs at the same time and you're confused.
Sorry, but
again,
not surprised.
Again, if we're confused,
We can't
we're
use it.
in a
Yeah,
lot-
I know,
we're in a lot
I
more
know.
trouble.
I was just trying to make you, I was trying to make you feel bad. Actually, what you're doing is stopping other people who have bolster and want to use their possibilities to affect the cards, Jim.
No. You
Very
do, you
selfish of
do,
you.
you.
I'm going to mute
Hill.
Mark now. How do I mute Mark? I just muted Mark. So now Mark can't. See, it's very selfish of you. And if he didn't agree, he'd be saying something.
You know,
Thank
I,
you.
I understand your point, Rod, but I'm going to be selfish. I'm going to force him to use his possibilities for other things.
All right. So I assume you guys are heading that direction. While you are heading that way, you do notice, Runghild, kind of off to the left, the jungle seems to look almost crystalline. Like you begin to see large crystals and stuff kind of peeking up through the earth. If you'd like to try a quick detour.
I will, in fact, track our party to said crystals because clearly they're following we're following the footprints that I'm leading them down.
Oh, okay. In other words, you guys are going here whether you like it or not. I heartily approve.
But by the way, Rod, I'm going to make sure that my katana is out at all times when we're traveling.
Okay.
It is the living land.
It is the living land. Now, what's strange here is as you're walking, you'll all notice the jungle begins to shift. And not only do you see kind of crystalline rocks, but the trees themselves eventually take on this crystalline quality, and the canopy at one point overhead forms almost a sort of roof. The ground is changed, becomes stony, rocky, etc. And you can't tell how long you've been walking through this area. Much, much longer than you had thought it should be. It feels like it's been hours.
I think that Adidas gave us some wrong directions.
Well, ahead, they must have, because ahead, you see what looks like a small windowless tower that is made of a clear quartz. It is clearly a structure of some sort. There's a doorway. The quartz itself is clear, but again, it has small glints of various colors. Although some of the more perceptive among you might think that red and blue seem to occur more often than other colors.
Ah. Can we apply a reality test to this?
No.
Okay.
So what would you like to do?
That does
Well,
not
it
look
seems
like
like
an
it's a-
airplane.
I'm sorry?
See,
I think
I was
I
gonna say-
have an idea.
an idea.
You have an idea card?
It's on the table.
Well, quite clearly, there is only one doorway. The blue and red would be suggestive of there must be something going on with reality, but that's a little strange for a wonder. Clearly, there must be answers inside.
Well, I'm just thinking that must be some bad light in here because that looks like some sort of prison.
Well,
Well,
we should go in and further investigate.
That's a good idea.
To get the prison, get the bad light in prison.
But
Come on, man.
So who goes in first?
It was a light sentence.
I'll go first.
Wow.
You know, I just didn't see that one coming.
You're welcome.
We probably need to take a 5-minute break so you guys can get this crap out of your system. But it's not 9 o'clock yet. We're almost
I
there.
was gonna say,
I'm
are you
good, I'm good.
assuming that's all it's gonna take?
No, just foolishly optimistic, Dan.
All right, we're good now. We're going to go inside, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you going in?
Yes, I'll go
Okay.
first.
Oh,
You go first. Who is second?
Edgar will fall.
So Pierre has gone first. Who was second? Edgar.
Mhm.
So
I would
first,
go
Pierre,
third.
when you go in, maybe I should ask: is there anyone who's staying outside?
No, I think we're all gonna be going.
No.
Okay,
Jack will follow Ragenhild.
Jack stays outside.
No, Jack will follow Ragenhild.
Okay, so as you go in, there are a couple of things that you notice. First, the structure itself, it clearly reflects you, right, as you come in. It seems to be like almost like a hexagonal, six-sided chamber. The way a hive would be built. But this is crystal, has nothing to do with the buzz, right? It is reflective. The quartz is kind of giving you this reflection as you're walking into the room. Second, you notice that you're alone. While you have all gone in here, each of you is alone. You see in the center of the room is what looks like some sort of crystalline console. But the various glints of the colors that are there almost seem to move around and through it, as if there were like little lines of lightning moving through this thing. And there is a space for you to very clearly kind of, put both your hands onto it as if you could control it or do something or mess with it somehow.
I would totally do that.
Okay. As you're walking, you see yourself in the reflection walking towards the console. I'm going to ask each of you to roll me evidence analysis. Obviously, since you're all alone, there is no helping. Hello, people.
Hello.
Yes.
Wow, Pierre.
Oh. Can I?
Oh!
All right, so Wronghild is a no.
I might fix that.
You sure?
Yes.
D800, nothing to see here.
Oh man.
That's funny.
You sure, Jim? I
That's
don't
not
know.
mine.
Oh, whose is that?
This is mine. Sorry, I was muted.
Okay.
I'm going to spend, since we're in a wonder, I'm going to spend a living land possibility to add
For the evidence analysis?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Well, I was going to do something similar, but that one just says, no, you're not.
Well, we can.
Pierre, do you have a glory?
No, I don't.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to trade cards since you're both all alone anyway.
Well, that's why I asked Pierre if he had one.
He'd have to do it by himself.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, so it looks like everyone except for Edgar and D800. I don't know that you need to get this, but maybe you do.
Yeah. So my final roll is a 15. My
Okay.
final result.
Yep.
Well, Rod, see, the last time I played with something red and blue, I got this black acre, so that's why Ragged Hill is a little more worried about it, but still
Okay.
willing to
Okay.
play.
That's fair. That's fair.
Little
All right.
reality shy.
So you want to go for those purple and black colors, or purple and orange. Purple and orange. Yeah.
All right. So I think those are our final numbers, and it looks like Edgar and D800 have not quite twigged to the evidence analysis, but everybody else has. Yes.
That'd
Yes.
be correct.
I mean,
The reflections, the four of you who succeeded, those reflections, while they're you, they look a bit older, maybe wiser, maybe a little bit more beat up, more experienced. The gear seems slightly different. Almost as if you were to imagine what you might look like, if the possibility wars were to continue.
Okay.
So what would you like to do? I'm going to
You
bring you
said
up.
that there's a console in front of us.
It looks like some sort of console where you could kind of put your hands into maybe like there's like a spot where it's shaped for your hands, almost seems specifically for your hands to go in and then kind of put them in, and they would sink below the level of the console, almost as if you were putting your hands into it.
Sure, I'll try it.
I would as well.
Jack will
Yeah,
do it too.
Edgar would put his sword in his scabbard and put his hands in.
Is there anyone who's not doing that?
I do
I'm
take
doing
a
it too.
little while before I do that, as I admire myself. Like, bonjour.
Yeah. So eventually, what are the sort of perks you think you'll end up having? Because that's how you look,
Ah, okay.
right? You're more experienced. This is what you're going to be in months or years. You're looking pretty good. What's D800 doing?
oh, D800 sticks his hands in it.
Oh, he's just like, I don't know what this is. Let's see.
I have no idea.
Okay.
But I'm certain maybe it'll help me get out of here since everybody else is gone. So, I mean, I got to go somewhere, so.
Yeah, that's my
It's
thinking.
obviously-
Maybe that's it. All right. So let's go ahead and roll reality as you put your hands into this. That will be each of you.
Okay.
Oh, Jack wants to be better.
Ooh.
Oh, so-
Do you really want to?
D800 wants to as well.
This
yeah,
is
I mean,
a wonder, and wonders typically aren't going to screw you. So, kind of an important thing.
Does the
All right, I'll
level
go
of
with it.
success matter?
All right. So, I think I see a couple of fails. How did D800 do? He had a success?
I got an 11.
An 11. Okay. Edgar, I think, was a fail
Uno.
on a nat 1. Yeah. Jack, how did you do?
8.
I'm sorry?
8.
All right. Pierre,
11.
Ranghild?
Debating the second chance because I do want to succeed.
All right. Outstanding.
Wow, nicely done.
There you go.
And how did Yaren do?
Yaren succeeded. It matter about the level of success?
Yes.
It does? Okay.
It does.
Then let me go on and I will do this. And
Sure. I mean, you don't have to. It might not be a whole lot better.
hey, it doesn't matter. I mean, this is the first time he has come out, so I'll try.
All right.
Where is my thing?
All right. So that also.
22.
All right. So while you're all doing this, and I wanted to get the results before we start narrating what's happening, since it's not like one of you can be like, "Oh, yeah, this is really important." You almost feel as if that reflection is yourself somehow in the future, and this wonder seems to be almost connecting your past or your current and your future together. And it seems like your future is trying to convey information to you, right? Although in some cases, some of you may feel that your future is actually asking you for help because it's in dire, dire peril. So the good news for those of you who failed, right, which is going to be Edgar and Jack, for the remainder of this scenario, you feel like your future self is trying to give you some sort of idea. As you play, like you can at any point take any card in your pool and say, you know what, I'm turning this into an idea and play it.
Yeah.
Only the rest of the scenario, but still not terrible. The rest of you, it seems like you have connected with your future self and can affect a transfer of possibilities in either direction.
Oh.
So, right, those of you at a base level of success can either give yourself a possibility in the future, or you can go ahead and take one now. So what's that going to be for D800?
My D800 will give one to his future self.
All right. Pierre?
I will give as well.
I'm going to pull one out then for him.
All right. And Ranghild and Yaren, both of you can do 1, 2, or 3 because of your outstanding successes.
Very cool.
Even though I only have 3 left, I'm still going to go on and give 2.
Give 2? Okay.
Yep.
And Ranghild? You don't have to, but Ranghild is asking for Ranghild's help.
Yeah.
Or, depending if you're low, Ranghild may be like, hey, take this, you will need it. It is dangerous to go alone.
I will give 1.
Okay. Now, for any of you giving, so who put down this Living Land one?
That was Ragnhild.
Okay. All right.
You're getting later.
Yeah, basically. All right. And so everyone, the ones that you've given, if you have not already dropped them to the table, please go ahead and do so.
Okay. While we're doing this, I'm going to discard the Nemesis so I can get a possibility and a new card.
Okay.
Hey, I didn't use all 3 of mine.
No, that's fine. You could have.
Oh, and I finally got a glory. So.
And let's see, you're playing who again?
Yaren.
All right, I have dragged it to your hand.
Thank you.
Yep, you're welcome.
That makes it all better. We got a glory now.
Yeah.
We're gonna get.
Sorry, I did not mean.
Salute.
We're gonna get that in the last scene. On the last thing of this last scene, you go. Yep. Glory.
Yeah, that's your curse, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, you almost always get it at the end. It's funny. So after you feel this communication take place, you see the future you, for lack of a better word, turn around and head back towards the door.
Oh, that is how I look. Mm-hmm.
Yep, Samaritan's
That's-
butt.
That's the psychopath's ass.
France, yeah.
That's France's ass.
It's France's
Vive la
ass.
France. Oh.
Vive la France! Turn around, walk out. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you're all back outside the structure. Again, it is a windowless tower. No door, however.
Just keep on
Well,
moving
that
through the
was
jungle.
weird. You weren't there, and you weren't there, and you weren't there.
And you all know that somehow you've had a strange, otherworldly encounter with yourself. This place is a little out of sync with time.
Ragnhild smiles because she doesn't see any other dark perks.
Are you sure she didn't?
Not that you could tell.
You know, maybe Wronghild was hiding those from you.
Yeah, maybe. Or
Was she
the mark was on the
smiling?
back. The mark was somewhere under the clothes.
She might have been smiling to deceive you.
Yeah.
She totally may have been smiling to deceive you. All right. Assuming you try to kind of follow the directions, you can get back on trail to where you were headed,
Excellent.
which is going to be heading for the plane.
It's a Geico commercial.
Almost. I mean, there is a lizard.
And there is a damaged vehicle. I mean, looks like a Geico commercial to me.
I did, yeah. I searched for plane crashed in dinosaur jungle or something like that, and I was like, huh, this seems strangely appropriate.
Not really a commercial airliner, but it does work.
That's it. It works. I go for themes on desktops.
Hey, Rod.
Yes.
Change it over here. Would it be a good time to take a little break?
We can. It's not technically a scene change, but sure, we can take 5 minutes for the restroom.
All right.
I'd appreciate that.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't go too far. We'll be right back.
All right.
All right, and we're back.
Damn near killed him. Oh, sorry, we're back. Sorry, it's been a little while since I've done that. All right, so where were we? I remember where we were.
We found the
The
plane.
Geico commercial.
I don't know that it's a Geico commercial. There is a you are beginning to smell as you're kind of approaching the area where you were told the plane is. You think it might be the smell of smoke? What?
Forest fire level
I
smoke
was gonna say,
or
what kind of smoke we
campfire
smelling?
level smoke?
No, more like oil and gasoline smoke.
Yeah, the pollen was better.
Huh. Well, the plane's been crashed for some time now, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm. Okay.
This Dr. Blankenship, you could be using siphoning some of the fuel to create some sort of starter.
That's fair.
We
Although-
saw
I don't
our
know.
future selves. Maybe we went back to the past.
Well,
You
it
saw what?
I saw a very handsome man.
Oh, okay.
No, I wasn't there. The briefing did say that this plane is still intact despite being around here for some time, and the living land typically breaks things down faster, and this is not breaking down. Makes me think that there's something else going on here related to reality.
So, are you suggesting we check out the plane?
Absolutely.
Well, that's where they sent the doctor anyway,
Yes,
right?
well, we're going anyway, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd like to know why the plane's not breaking down like it should. I mean, I've been here and I've watched, drive a truck into the living land, and when you park it before you get 100 yards away, the thing's got tires falling off, and it looks like it's been sitting out in the sun for a decade.
Were you
This
parking
thing's
it
been
in
here
East
for
LA or
weeks.
something?
So I don't know what's going on. Let's check it out.
Okay.
All right, so moving forward,
Are we stomping or being quiet?
We're sneaking.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
I think your answer is we can try to sneak.
Yeah.
are you going to try to sneak?
Yes.
Who's going to be the lead? Who's going to be the lead sneak attempter?
It won't be me, but I'm going to roll mine to assist whoever that is.
I will volunteer to lead sneak.
I will assist.
I will
Or
volunteer
try
to
to.
try
I
to
did
assist.
I will try.
Oh, I
It's all
helped.
It's all that theme music you have to 800. So I think I got a.
Hold on, one more.
Oh, sorry.
Like
So
plus
I
two.
should be a -3 total for the amount of people.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Boom! Look at that.
Wow. What are we sneaking?
Yeah, we're sneaking through.
crunch.
I
Snap.
think our
Our-
leader went face first in the.
Somebody pulls the branch back and lets it go, and it smacks somebody else in the face. And like, hey, I'm walking here.
Are we happy with that number?
No.
No, I'm not.
No.
Now,
Kind of a silly
sneaking
question.
would be some sort of living land available. So-
Yes, I would think so. Unless you have any contradictions you're creating as part of this.
I do not think so. Last roll was a dose. We got a better.
Yeah. We did get it better.
Said turn off the theme music. The
Oh,
800.
yeah, you managed to quiet everyone down enough, and you are able to, as you kind of come up, you can see the plane, and it looks like a small group of Adinos have set it on fire. So they've lit like this, literally like a bonfire under one of the wings to try to burn it. and apparently some of the fuel hasn't transformed. And the plane is almost completely, the flame, the fuel in the wing has caught flame, and it is the plane is on fire. The only way you are going to get that black box is for someone to run DSR style into the burning plane. Meanwhile, there are a bunch of Adinos, and they have not noticed you. So, am I safe to believe you're going to ambush them?
Yes.
I think so.
All right, then go ahead, put a card in your pool.
Do we get to know what the skill sets are for the DSR before we select one of our number to go into the plane?
As soon as I show the card, I will show the skills. So there's a whole bunch of them gathered around the plane. All right, I assume you've all put cards in your pools?
Yep.
Yes. Is this a dramatic scene?
No.
Okay.
All right. So you think locating the flight recorder is probably going to be fine to figure out where it's going to be inside the airplane. Science or air vehicles to understand the plane well enough to get the right panels open. Step C, strength to remove it before the flames consume the, probably the cockpit. And then maneuver, get out of the wreckage on time. Now, you'll be happy to know that this is not a DSR necessary to continue the story. So should you fail step D while you're in the plane, bad things happen.
So that's
You, whoever's in the plane.
Are you looking at that air vehicles as being an air vehicles like a mind instead of like air vehicles decks?
Yes.
Okay.
But you still have to be trained in it.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Faster than they look. So, standard, the villains will go first and lose their turn since you're ambushing them. We have an A and B, and the heroes will flurry. Approved action is intimidate and taunt. That is not a bad start, Jim.
No.
Yeah, not what I was planning this for, but it does in fact be a pretty good.
It does, because it'll let you do step A and B separately with no multi-action penalties and get them both done in the first round.
See, remember I said, Ragenhild, you're doing a great job. Great team effort. Keep it
All
up.
right, so who is best to go into the plane to do those things? Because I'm pretty bad at the strength, but
I've got your strength, and I guess I got some of the maneuverability down, but that's about it.
I've got find. That's all I got. I got find in computers. I don't have any science. I got a mind to 8, so.
I am skilled in find. I am skilled in science and air vehicles, but my mind starts out at 6, so it'd be a 7. I'll probably throwing possibilities into that. Strength is 9. Maneuver is 11.
Sounds like
winner.
we found our guy.
So,
Yes.
so I'll be running in there.
Winner, winner, dino dinner.
That's
Chef.
right.
All right, so I know what I'm doing first round.
Yeah, go for it, Jim.
I'm going to start telling stories, and I am going to, and I'm going to enhance
What?
Edgar's mind.
Okay.
I like
Because,
Make him much more smarter.
yeah, that's the goal. All right.
I would like to throw some conditions on these Dinos Warriors before you guys who smash and break things.
All right, so Edgar, you said your mind was a 6.
That is correct.
All right, so then that is a good. So you will get a +2 to your mind,
Nice.
and I am 3 points higher on that. So that makes it 15. All right, which just allows me to look at the cards. So I don't get to change the order yet, but
So you get the foreknowledge of the bad things that are coming and can't tell anybody.
right,
But
we do get
true.
the flurry, so I can fix it again next round.
And he can possibly play, card play into his own pool to try to mitigate what's coming. If you think about it that way, too.
Yep.
All right, Ron Hilt is done. Who's next?
Go ahead.
Yarin is going to aim this round. I have my hunting
Aiming.
rifle out, and I'm aiming at this last guy.
Okay. All right, who's next?
Let's see. Jack's gonna step in behind D800 and then taunt. We're gonna try and taunt these 4 guys that are directly in front of D800 into attacking me through D800 because he looks like he's the smashy breaky kind of guy.
So -6.
Yeah, -6. Because it's a taunt and they have a low taunt. And I'm not afraid of putting a point on it if I have to. But I got them. So we will make them all vulnerable. Go do your smashy breaky thing there, D800.
Uh-huh.
Ooh, and I get a card.
So,
All right, next.
D800 will go ahead and shoot at 3 of them for a -2. That'll be the first 3 that I come to. 14 is not going to be high enough to get more than just a 13, so I will go ahead and throw a little on it. Alright. Alright, so it's a 19. So that's against their dodge, it's only going to be a good, so it's only 1 BD.
Yeah, one against each.
Actually, can I? Yeah, we started with a card, so I will play my supporter since we're both shooting, and I'm going to try to help him.
Okay,
With that
so that'll
last
give you
aim.
2 bonus die on each.
Alright.
How what's your base damage?
Base damage is going to be a 13 before the BD, so that'd be 15.
15 is the minimum.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So go ahead. Okay, they're good.
Oh, yeah.
Hit on.
Put 1 back up. I only shot at 3. I only
I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you shot at 4.
No, I only shot at 3 of them because for the -2.
Okay. All right. D800 is done. Pierre and Edgar.
I will kind of position myself in front of these 2 and shoot at the 2 that are not vulnerable.
Okay. So -2.
Yeah. And I will spend one of these.
That is a good success.
So for the first one,
Ragnhild, fear not that you have one possibility. I have a transfer card. So if you get into a situation.
and the second one. So some shock. Or maybe, no. They have 11. So a wound, shock.
All right. So first guy. Oh, with the 16, they're both down. Bad news, Yarin.
Yep.
Edgar, you're up.
I'm going to yeehaw into the plane. Try to find me some stuff.
Yep. So going for fine, step A only. Yep, that was successful. All right.
Yep.
You all put a card in your pool, and now we flurry.
Sorry, I messed up your aim. I was just trying to protect
No
you.
problem. No problem.
Dope!
All right. So who's next? Since you've all pulled a card and now are flurrying.
I'm going to go ahead and intimidate the last one standing.
All right. +2.
Alright, so it's going to be a standard success, I guess. You can make it very vulnerable.
Oh, intimidate. I missed that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I taunt him before someone whacks him so that I can also get another card?
Sure, go for it.
I
Apparently, the cards are telling me something's going to happen very bad the next scene.
got a +4 now, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's only a good. Oh
To
well.
the taunt?
Yeah.
Or he can be stymied, which is not going to be relevant.
Nope.
He'll be dead before that. All right.
Yeah.
Who's next?
I'm
Shoot
gonna
him?
try to shoot him.
So +4.
Okay.
It's almost like you had aimed.
Yeah. So a 16. So it should be a good success.
16's a good success, so 1 bonus die.
Minimum is 15.
15 will take him out.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna use some science on my flurry round.
Okay.
Boom.
That's not going to do it.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna use it.
Stand back. He's doing science.
Science.
So Rod, I'm going to play a card, and I'm going to yell out to him from outside the plane things that he needed to know since he's clearly frustrated inside the plane.
Hold on, though. Has to play this card.
Huh?
He has to play that card.
No. If I attempt it for him, because it's present on the card, so I may attempt it even if another character has tried it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess that's true.
I just threw in.
But he's already rolled,
Possibly.
unfortunately.
Got
Oh,
it.
okay.
Yeah. I'm afraid, Jim, you didn't go fast enough to stop him. You were probably muted.
No, it's fine. I wanted him to go first anyway, so I needed to know what I needed for the next card. So,
Got it. All right, well, go for it then.
in which case, I am just going to tell stories.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Okay. That it's not actually terrible. I'm just
I've
not
got a
gonna be
supporter in my pool.
No, what I really need is a way too big a number. So
Is a way too big a number. Well, the 2 is kind of low to throw resources on it anyway.
Gonna leave it as is?
yes, because that technically was the next card that I had in.
All right, you should all
anyway.
pull a card.
Actually, before we pool, I'm gonna get cards because I just need to refill my hand.
Okay.
Seems a waste of a leadership, but I almost need it. All right, I'm good.
All right. All right, so here we go. Oh, did Yaren have anything to do? Oh, you shot the guy, didn't you?
Yeah, I shot the guy.
Yeah.
Shot the guy.
All right, don't show your throat. Have any of you taken shock?
No.
All right, in which case then, Edgar, you can become very vulnerable. We have a B and a C and a surge. So let me have all of you surge, please. Here you go, Jack, just for you. You'll be living land before the night is through.
No, I won't.
Oh, you have plenty of XP.
I got a lot of possibilities in reality, and I don't want to lose any of them.
Okay. All right, so B and C.
How
You want to
about we
run
throw-
into the plane to try to help Edgar?
Since there's nothing else to shoot, I guess D800 will.
All right.
Would you like an enhanced strength before I do so?
Sure. I will not refuse that.
I mean, I can go in there and help too.
All right. So if you're going to run in there, I'm assuming you're going to be the primary then, D800? or Rod can D800 get into to do be the primary?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will enhance his strength
Okay.
or try.
Well, that's a good success against my strength.
Yep. So +2.
All right.
Found it. Right here.
All right. He
Got-
points
got
it
a
out.
It's a
Padlock and
box and
everything.
it's black.
Mhm.
Well, I mean,
So I am
actually,
helping
I
you?
think orange, but yeah.
Bright
Yes,
orange.
no, it is orange.
And they're not actually
Wrong
in
box.
the cockpit; they're like under the cockpit. But or no, actually, I think they're in the
So-
Well, that's why I
I
had the
think-
panel off
I
the
think-
floor.
Liamin was trying to say something, so let's let him continue his action. Did you have something, Pierre, or did I mishear?
No, I was just commenting about it being orange. My action
okay.
was going to be looking at the dead red jaws and go, I could do this all day.
Oh my!
Okay.
So we're gonna do an assist on this.
Yeah,
or just
go
have me
for
straight
it. Go
up
for
roll?
help, Edgar.
There you go.
All right, so you have a +1 for you D800.
All right. Well, jeez, really?
Hey! You know, put that back.
Wait,
All right.
we're not in rounds, right? Yep, there we
We
go,
are.
Mike, because I can do that too.
It's a DSR.
That's right.
back.
It's still DSR.
Put your back into it.
All right, so you played as supporter, and you are there to support. So, all right, you should each pull a card.
With
Mark,
your knee.
let me get a reality roll out of you before you
Right.
pull your card, of course.
Before I pull my card. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody's trading me a card. If I could get to my cards to trade you something.
Oh, sorry. That card probably wasn't supposed. That was supposed to be on a Rod, or somebody else was doing it.
This is a reconnect card from
Oh, okay.
Dan.
Yep.
Let's see.
I don't care.
You don't care?
No, not really.
Well, I give you supporter.
Good. That'll come in handy here in a minute, I'm sure.
Where did you go? There you went, right there. Thank you very much, sir.
No problem.
All right, you played the reconnect. All right, now we pull cards, and now I draw a new one.
Okay. And now we're doing well.
Reality burst. All lords suffer 2 shock. Reality rated characters test reality and lose 1 possibility on a failure. All right, so go ahead, test reality. It's a DN 14 here, I'm afraid.
Oh, joy.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's fine.
I was kind of sick of trying to push that to the back because I'm
Oh,
getting too many bad
Jesus.
cards,
And you needed a D anyway.
and we needed a D.
Yep.
Take my
I
possibility,
failed,
please.
so there's my possibility.
Okay.
So do I disconnect with a 1?
No. It does not say that. It doesn't say it's just says test reality.
Just making sure.
Yep.
Okay, keep in
No,
mind
I've
those.
had people ask me that before, and I've been like, "There, it doesn't say you disconnect that. There's a botch on here."
Keep in mind, I got a transfer card, and so those of you with 1 possibility, if you are in a bad spot, we can hook you up, and it's in my pool.
Now,
We're fine.
since the 2 of you are both in a burning plane, and step D is to get out of the wreckage on time, I need both of you to test step D.
But
Alright.
before they do, I would like to enhance both of their dexterities.
If you go in the plane,
I ain't gonna help me anyway.
right? You don't really have any kind of line of effect and line of sight to them. They're in a burning plane. So you'd have to go in and then worry about the step D yourself.
We got this. We're fine.
I will yell out support.
Now, you can totally look at the future.
I will do that. I will just look at the future
Okay.
so that I know what's coming.
Let's avoid that thing that says setback. or
You,
critical
do me a
problem.
favor. You know what you should do at some point? You should really build a -2 into there since it's a difficulty of 12. And then we'll always know on a 20 it's the same as everything else. Just
I
saying.
could, yeah.
All right.
'cause-
So the two of you are going to try maneuver.
Yeehaw.
Go for it.
No.
Oh.
Bump into each other, trying to get down that.
No. I was going right.
Fire!
Does anyone have a second chance?
Anyone have 2 second chances? Oh
No,
my
you
gosh.
played a possibility. D800 got out. Whoops.
Can I?
Great
Well,
birthday.
no, that's because that's a 1. I can't.
Trying to move D800 and it keeps moving the text. Annoying. All right. So D800 has left Edgar behind, possibly shoving him out of the way to get out.
I think so.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see him? He shoved me.
Does
I
anybody
did.
have a second chance?
It's a very
Everybody has
Tharkold
a
thing to do.
No.
That's a no. Okay.
Because
You gonna spend?
even
Well, if you
with
want
a
to
second
spend,
chance, if you didn't get enough, I'd play the supporter to grab you and pull you out with me. But I
I
don't have a second chance to give you.
well, play.
I-
So play the possibility, and there are 2 supporters rolling around right now.
Oh, he already got out. One of them got out.
I
He
got
rolled
it.
a 1.
I talk
He
about
rolled a
Egg-
1. There's nothing he can do.
Oh no, no, no.
Can't do
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
anything.
Yep.
Yeah, no, this is going to hurt because you rolled a 1. So you can be badly burned by the fire. Ooh, that exploded.
Ouch.
The good news,
That-
you still have 2
that
more
hurts.
rounds to get out.
That hurts. Let's see here. Oh, someone's trading me something. I will accept that. And I will, let's see. Yeah, because that's going to be 2. I will play that.
All right. Pool cards. I need one of those, Jim.
Yep. You do.
I technically should have had it before he,
I know, which is why I'm giving you this, and that's why you're gonna know it was not supposed to be the card.
Well, the good news, you're also getting rid of that situation. That situation's bad. Shattered blades, the melee weapon, all weapons can break on a malfunction on a 1 to a 4 with a flurry, which really tempts you to break your weapons. I have seen someone lose an heirloom weapon in Isle to this card. It was great.
Oof.
Well, I'm telling stories about him getting out of this burning building. Let me tell you, because I need to get rid of some things.
All right, so is there a possibility on this?
I was wondering, does somebody have a supporter?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Maybe Jack would be the best to help support me on this because he tells stories as well.
I do.
Does Jack have the supporter?
No, I gave my supporter to D800.
Yeah.
Oh,
You want-
okay.
Can trade it back to you?
You can, sure. I gotta move that again, and we'll give you a setback. And it goes to the bottom, and there we go.
All right. So that lets you do your outstanding, Jim.
Yeah, you can trash that.
Rock hate you. I like that card. All right, so you're going to have 2 chances to get this maneuver done.
Aha. Here I go. After being pushed out of the way,
Yeah,
very
blame him.
very unfriendly. Like.
Roll Freddy Krueger.
No, you weren't fit
You want
enough.
to pull your card and go for the flurry and try to get out, or put something on top of that.
Well,
Oh, and Jim,
yeah, I
which
was
card are
gonna-
you passing me?
I'm deciding, but ugh. All right, I will pass you this one.
And I was gonna go, hey Jim, you want to just put that adrenaline I gave you? Yeah, we'll get it.
So you're using this and getting out.
That's right.
All right. So you managed to exit the burning plane.
I'll look at the 800 solid. You forgot the box.
No, I didn't. That's somebody's luggage.
Oh, gosh darn it.
You got the box
I hate
full
it
of
when I do that.
peanuts.
But it's an orange box, right? Right.
But
They
yeah,
go
like
for the
Jack
orange
said, though,
one.
it says peanuts on the side of it. I don't think that's it.
Well,
So you have managed to get the black box. No sign, though. There obviously Dr. Emil Blankenship is not here.
Can I look around for some tracks?
And in fact, you're going to find them. I don't need you to roll. I do need everyone to do the card thing as we move into a new scene.
Oh.
Yeehaw.
Damn it. Okay.
I am going to recycle this here step B.
All
You
right.
don't think we got another one coming?
Didn't need it in the one we did have, so no.
That's fair.
I'm gonna
So after
drop this
refreshing
one
my
for
hand,
the-
I can
for-
recycle, right?
getting rid of it. Someone wants to trade in.
It's back to the hand limit and then recycle.
Since I drew 2, I'm going to recycle the alertness.
All right.
I'm not recycling.
All right. So I can get rid of these. All right. Is everyone ready to go?
Mhm.
You do see some tracks, and following them, you begin to hear the loud noise of a large waterfall, and coming around kind of, I guess, some sort of a bend, you see, and this could be probably a combination of the law of life and the law of wonders, this natural formation that is breathtaking in its grandeur and beauty, a towering waterfall cascading into a river from an enormous rocky cliff. It is beautiful. Suspended on a wooden pole about 10 meters from the rocky base of the waterfall is a cage made from sturdy rock shoot vines. And inside the cage is a very disheveled looking human male. You do notice he's wearing glasses.
Does he match the description or the picture that we were given in our mission briefing of one Dr. Emil Blankenship?
Yes.
Ah,
Standing near the edge and apparently taunting him is an Adinos wearing a dinosaur skull mask. Now, couple of things. If you you'll have to climb out on the cliff to get to the cage, unless you have the ability to fly. The Gotak, of course, sees you as you come into the clearing, looks you up and down. Stormers.
Hey, Rod.
Yes.
Are you sure he doesn't mistake me from an even worse stormer?
ah.
He may. Yeah, hold on a second. I wanted to stage his card over here.
Why, it's Quinn Sebastian himself.
You are the black mouth, the one the Tsar wants. I will take you as his prize. Here's your possibilities. You are very clearly his target. and he begins kind of whistling, and there may even be some sort of little dance or chant, etc., as he is clearly preparing probably some sort of horrible, horrible miracle.
Can I just Indiana Jones him right now?
You wish to surrender and live? Give yourselves to Lanala, or you will die here for the Tsar's pleasure.
So I take it we're going into a dramatic scene at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Then I am
Duh.
playing this card and disconnecting.
Oh, wow.
Okay. All right, so I think that is what? Everyone plays how many?
One.
Play
One card into your action pool. That's an amazing card, too, by the way.
Yeah. But I'm now disconnected.
Only one of you has not played a card, huh? Didn't want to lose anything, huh, Lehman?
No.
Let's make,
all right.
Let's make
So has
things
everyone
more
played a card into their pool?
Yep.
Yeah, Jim, this is not good. All right, Fickle Fate, dice added by possibilities, are only an up this round. The heroes will go first, but after that, the villains will flurry.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
All right, there are a couple other things. All right, so you're canceling the flurry.
Absolutely.
All right, who played the attuned?
Jack.
All right, go ahead and draw one. Now, there is one more thing that's going to happen as you all are kind of... All right, did you get that? Did you draw? You did. Is it play immediately?
No, it's Law of Life, which may not even come into...
It probably won't. So, coming up, surprisingly stealthy, through the jungle behind you, you realized his whistling, the dancing must have been some sort of cover, because his whistling, he appears to have been calling his animal friend.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh!
I had moved this in to my pool. just
Yeah, I'm
in case
afraid
something
this
like
is
that
not-
happened.
This is not going to be one that we can avoid, I'm afraid.
Okay.
I told you we needed
Well, I
law
just-
rockets.
I just meant more than
You totally needed the law rockets. Runghild, he points at you. All right, let me get those fear rolls. I'll give you each one of these just in case.
Just in case.
Oh, I'm fine.
I am terrified.
Yup.
Yep, I am terrified.
So
I've heard about them, but I didn't know they look like that.
they are bigger than I expected, and this one's got really sharp teeth. Who's spending it?
Big.
Not Jack.
Ragnhild.
You said you just got some extras.
Yes.
All right.
And I might need to not be stymied for,
Things.
things.
like the soak roll.
Right. That could come.
Or those things.
So Jack has failed. How about the 800? How did he do?
He failed.
You failed. Ronghild did not. Yaren did, and Pierre also did. All right. So does all that look correct?
Yes.
Statuses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the way, real quick, Jim,
Mm-hmm.
your Runghild's second roll was, remember, it's an up, not a possibility.
Oh, you're right.
So your roll of a 14 is only a +1.
Which is all I need. Oh, so it's still a +1 from
It's
that.
still at a 9 total.
Yep.
Unless you have an action of willpower or somebody has a supporter.
Nope.
All right. Approved is any multi-action. You guys go first. There's some good news. It's small.
It's a small giant T-Rex.
No, the good news was small.
All right. So I am going to tell. Actually,
Tell stories in haste, or just tell stories?
No. Sorry, I forgot. I could have done this to fix my.
Yes, you can. So you go ahead and roll that as an up, with the last roll being a 14.
Yep.
Good thing you had those advanced tactics in mind, Yaren.
Yes. All right.
All right.
All right.
That
So
was fortunate, Jim.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell stories.
That mistaken identity, when you played that, I'm like, oh, he's not going to be happy with this one.
And I am actually not. I am going to diminish first. I'm going to tell stories, and I'm going to diminish the Gotek spirit.
Okay. And I think that goes against his willpower.
It should be just his stat, actually. But I will. Actually, no. Hold on. I'll look.
The defense-wise, but you can see the willpower or spirit.
Yeah.
I think it says willpower, spirit.
Willpower or spirit.
Yep. So a 10. That is fortunate for you. That it gives you what? Gives him -2?
-2.
For 3 rounds. Correct?
Yes.
It is, yes, for 3 rounds.
All right.
All right. And then 15. I am a good success on my storytelling.
Oh, you were doing them both. Okay.
Yeah. So I know what my next card is.
That good, eh? So that lets you rearrange but not discard, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So Wronghill's all done. And that is a multi-action technically, Jim, so you should draw a card as well. Who's next?
I'm going to bless everyone's decks and try to shoot the Gotak.
Okay.
We'll see if that works.
You will.
Oh, I forgot to put the -2 in, so it's an 8. So I'm not going to do hit either of them. So I'll take the 2 shots.
It's actually lower because you were even very stymied.
That's
Also,
true.
do me a favor, roll to see if you reconnect first. You wouldn't have been able to shoot either anyway.
That's right. I forgot.
But maybe you reconnected and could have shot. How did your reality look?
Well, I'm doing it right now.
With the -4.
But I'm at -4. Nope, I don't do it.
Nope.
So
right.
Basically, whatever I was doing, I failed. And
Yep,
I'm going to take 2 stock.
That sounds great. All right. So the 2 of you are done. Who's next?
Are we up?
No.
No.
Dramatic.
Dramatic.
That's right. Sorry.
Yep.
You did manage, though. Mark did spend the possibility to kill my flurry.
Yes. You will not be flurrying this round.
No, I won't.
So, D800 would like to aim the Gotak,
All right.
but I'm going to trick the T-Rex and shoot the
Yeah.
Gotak.
You can't.
Wait. Hang on. Before you shoot, can I put? All I'm doing is conditioning. Well, go ahead.
Well, yeah, but hold on. With aim,
we're all doing the same
Can't do
thing.
anything else
Yeah,
other than shoot.
with
Yeah, go
aim,
ahead.
that's it. You can't do anything else other than the shoot.
All right. Well, that's fine. I won't aim against him then. So I'll let you do
Okay.
whatever you're doing.
Well, I'm going to do the same thing you're doing. So, you're going to put a condition. I'm going to put a condition. We're both going to shoot after us. So it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, condition only go against the T-Rex, not the Gotak. So.
Oh, you want to condition the T-Rex?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dan, he said you go, so you go.
I'm going to. So I'll roll the trick. Since I'm.
So you're trying to trick a T-Rex.
Yeah. Well, it's only got a 4 to its trick.
It's easy. Oh, my leg, it's broken. And you just limp away. And then when it turns and heads your way, you take off like a shot.
But he's got a +4 to his size. I got a -4 to my.
The size is not going to apply to a trick.
I don't like that up at pain. I was going to try.
I'll usually give you the size on physical things.
Yeah. Okay.
The trick isn't.
It was. Hey, it was worth a shot. All right, -4. Yeah, that's only going to be a 2.
That's not going to trick him, surprisingly.
Nope, and it's not going to hit the other guy either because it'll be 6 points higher, which would make that an 8. You know what?
But the good news, that is going to get rid of your very stymied. Unless you want to try to put a possibility on that. Your last possibility
yeah,
on
but
that.
I think this possibility only counts as a up on it.
It will. And it's also your last.
Correct.
You want to use that now? While stymied?
No,
I'd suggest.
You know what? No, I'll just take the loss. I'm not going to lose any.
Sometimes you just eat your losses and don't throw good money after bad. All right, Jack, you were talking about doing multi-action, so why don't you bring yours on now?
Yeah, I'm gonna trick the T-Rex and shoot the Go-Tack and my leg. Oh nope, not so sorry. And so let's see, trick and they're the same. They both have a point in it, so I'm gonna roll trick. They're identical
Okay.
numbers. And that's actually a 13 because I didn't put my stymied in there.
And the multi-action, so an 11.
Yeah. But that's a success it's a good success on the trick. So let's make him very vulnerable.
Okay.
And that's a standard on the fire combat. I'll offer you damage 14, which is only a couple of points of shock. Rats.
I agree. I will take your shock.
But that gets me a card.
Yep, it does. All right, Pierre, what you got?
So I am going to shoot at the T-Rex.
You are +8.
And then -4, right? Because I failed that willpower, so...
There is that as well. Or you could just put the very stymied on and +8. Either way will work.
Okay, great.
So shooting at a T-Rex, an 11 is a standard hit.
Standard hit. Let's go ahead and it's only going to be an up, but that's what I have.
All right. It is only an up. You guys are running a little low on possibilities. Probably shouldn't have given so many away.
That's true. Okay.
I'm afraid that is still a standard hit. How much do you do?
15.
So -5 is 1 shock.
And let's just mess with everybody. And my gun disintegrates.
Oh, the law of decay. That's one way to get some possibilities. Is that that's your only gun?
Yep.
Okay.
I have a sword.
Yep, that's true. All right, Yarin, what item have you lost to the law of decay?
I would probably say my pistol then.
All right. Ronghild?
I'm figuring it out.
You got a lot of magic items, don't you? I'll come back to you. D800.
The only thing D800 has that he's not wearing is his Alf Blaster.
Oof. Is that what you've just lost, I'm afraid?
I'm afraid so. I'm going to play this thing too. So let me remove this blaster from my inventory.
All right, Jack.
Valuable wise, my ballistic vest is probably the most valuable thing I've got on.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, and Edgar.
I guess I'm going to. I guess I'm going to lose my SMG.
That your only gun?
That is my only gun.
Is that your only weapon?
No, because I do have my katana. It's my only ranged weapon.
Okay, and Ronghild?
I'm going to lose my potion of protection.
What does that one do?
+3 toughness for the rest of the scene.
Oof.
Wow.
I have put possibilities by your tokens. That was ballsy, by the way.
I know.
To wait until this right now. I shoot, and then it dissolves, and everybody else. Your Mark, don't forget to pick yours up.
Yeah, I'm fixing to. I'm making a note.
And the setback. Who played the setback?
That'd be me.
Okay.
And I believe Edgar's the only one left to go.
Oh yeah, Edgar had not gone. So what would Edgar like to do?
Edgar's going to pull his katana. Now his SMG is gone. So, kill that dinos. I'll take care of the dinosaur. And I'm going to go over there, all out attack.
Okay.
So I will be a +12. No multi-actioning.
And this Adinos right now, in terms of the setback, you suspect as he begins screaming out to Lanala that his goddess may have temporarily abandoned him. Because I can't turn a flurry into no turn at all. I just can't do it.
Yes, you can.
But I will deny him his perk for a period of time. 30.
And, I think that is an outstanding.
How did you get to +12? Oh, you were doing this to the...
All out attack.
I'm all out attacking.
I'm sorry, I thought you were all out attacking.
The Gotek?
Yeah.
Oh, no. I'm going after the deck.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah. That's where the +12 comes from.
Got it.
And let's see. Let's do some damage.
So yeah, 2BD.
Do a good job.
Well, wait, this is the Living Lands. Oh,
It's
no,
not
that's
a-
only...
But attack is
not an approved
Attack is
action.
not approved.
Now remember, those of you who failed earlier can play a card and turn any card into an idea. One time. So it could be an approved action on the next turn. All right, so a 19 against my current 18 because of your AP is 2 shock.
And me taking shock's not going to do anything.
No, afraid not.
No, we got to get jacked up. That's why law rockets are fantastic against the T-Rex.
All right,
Well,
I believe you're all done. You've all pulled cards, right?
Yes.
All right, Wronghild, he is going to run up to you, and I have moved you over to him because he is very vulnerable and can't disengage from this guy. Otherwise, I was about to come bite your leg off.
You're
Yay,
welcome.
Edgar, he's going to bite your leg off. Good for you.
Correct.
Good job.
So you have all out. I am very vulnerable, so I can't all out attack, but you all out attacked.
That is true.
How does a 19 look?
19 would be a good success, but you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and give you that opponent fail.
Don't even want to see what the damage looks like from a T-Rex biting my leg off. Just fail.
Nope. Just fail. Just fail.
I think that's a wise decision.
I agree.
That's a good life choice right there.
All right, I will not be casting any miracles on Wronghild. Instead, I will just straight up attack you.
Rock, shoot, spear to the gut.
Yeah. 13, Wronghild.
That is a good.
Ooh. But only a 13, which I think is, a wound and 2 shock.
Yeah.
We said this at the outset, Rod.
You did. I'm feeling awesome.
That's all
Well,
you needed.
looks like you soaked it, didn't you?
Yep. You
All
just want
right.
to remind me I need to activate my shield ring next turn. That's all.
Yes, you do. All right, so here we go. Small packs hunt best. No cooperation on tests. The heroes go first. Ugh. And then after that, the villains will be stymied.
You know, I think I'm going to keep my possibility to myself and just let you have that one this round because I'm that kind of guy.
Before anyone goes, we're gonna give some stuff away. All right. Let's see, Edgar, you're down to a melee weapon now, right?
Yeah, that's
you're
correct.
fighting that T-Rex. You can have
Oh,
that there
I'll take
card.
that. Yep.
And you know what? Here you go, Dan. D800 can have that card.
Thank you.
And I'm going to draw 4 new ones.
All right. And then?
All right. And then... All right, now I'm going to do the thing where I am going to tell stories and haste myself.
All right. Are you also backing away from here?
Yes, I will back away from him as well.
There you go.
Dragonhild wants to back away better.
Well, I want to tell stories better is really what the
I would definitely recommend telling stories better.
That's how we do that.
All right. So I will be hasted for 6 rounds, and I will get to discard a card now. I'm all done.
So we're not. Let's see. Intimidate and trick. Oh, I'm tricking him again. Let me put some conditions on both of them, guys, and we'll get you
I'm waiting.
squashy
I'm waiting
people
for you
to
to get all
squashy
of
some
it.
stuff. Oh, I've
Yeah.
got a broken wing now. Look, I've got a broken wing. And I'm gonna take a -2 to get them both.
I think you tricked yourself right there.
Doesn't do any good. You know what? Tricking, leading prey away from vulnerable companions is a living lands kind of thing. Wouldn't you think? Can I play a living land?
You can always play it. Yeah.
Is trick supported?
Yeah. It's not a contradiction.
All right, good. Because I don't want to just suck.
Well, then you should have rolled better to begin with.
I should have absolutely rolled better to begin with. You are correct.
That's how
sir.
you win this game. This is how you win this game: is you roll better than your opponent.
There we go. Because that's a good success.
Yep.
On both of them.
Yeah. So I assume very vulnerable.
Yes, sir.
All right. And then?
I get a card and I'm done.
All right. Next. Him?
Yeah, D800 will run up to this Gotek and I guess swing at him.
Okay.
Make sure I'm doing this right. Nope, I didn't do it right because I didn't add an 8. I went all out. So it'll be 20 to hit him for melee. So it's a.
Yep.
All right, and the damage is just strength, right?
Just strength.
All right, so then I did put that in right. 2BD. His toughness is 10. Is that correct?
Only a 10.
He can take 3 and 6.
Ugh. Gosh, that's a lot. Ugh, still took 2. That was terrible.
Well, he can't, Lanala's not favoring him right now. And
I know.
He has to demonstrate his will to survive all by himself.
Which, yeah, he's a Gotak. So that was a pretty good hit, right?
Yeah.
Did 12 plus... Oh, they both exploded. That'll do it. Throw boxcars. All right, well, that was bad. Who's next?
I will once again all-out attack the dinosaur.
So plus 12.
That is correct.
Now, if Edgar were to discard a card, he could make attack approved. Using that idea thing that's going to go away at the end of this
And then
fight.
you get an extra BD on your damage.
I understand, but I want to keep the cards I have in my pool.
I'm just trying to help you.
Could
I know you
anybody... Wait. Can anybody do that?
Oops.
Anybody can do that, right?
Oops.
You and Edgar and Jack are the only ones who can do that.
Okay, so I will discard transfer to make it an idea, and now attack is improved action.
So anything is the
Any.
approved action for the remainder of the round.
But it's for the remainder, so I can't go back and draw a card.
Correct. Oh, order of operations. Curse you.
Hey, look, we get an extra BD on this, and Edgar did a good job last time.
Oh, yeah.
I believe that is a.
That is outstanding. So you'd be looking at 3, and I'm assuming you're going to drop your coup de grace for a 4th.
That is possible. Let's see what happens with these three first.
All right.
Good call.
And you are AP2, so this is going to be against an 18. So I will be taking 2 shock.
Oh, those are horrible rolls. Let's see. 18 goes to an 18. Yeah,
Don't
even
waste
if I
it.
drop the... I mean, I would need a 3 or better. I could do a wound to it.
A 3 or
Yeah.
you got to get 5 over him to do a wound.
Yes,
What
but
if
then
I-
he can give
if I roll
himself some
3?
shock.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
You
That's
know-
a
you know what?
50-50 shot.
Let's
No, better than 50-50. It's 2/3.
Let's do it. I'm just going to roll a d6 here.
Or you could, I was going to say, you could have clicked bonus dice.
Oh,
And the dice
Or I
hate
can
you.
roll-
All right.
I
dude.
can roll a 1.
So what I did for you, Mike, I clicked the fatigue button. Because you gave me fatigue, basically.
That is good. You know, he's a little sleepy, right?
You can draw a card. No, sure he is. You hit him in the knee. That would put anybody to sleep. All
Haha.
right. Yarin and Pierre are left.
So
That
I
was a
will
better
be
itty-bitty shot.
What's that, Lehman?
I will be inspired by Edgar and run up and all out attack.
Also plus 12. Man, you guys got to be careful. There's a lot of brush you're dragging those things through.
Don't forget to get your card, Edgar.
Oh, I did.
So 18, I think, is only a good.
It's a 12
Yeah, you're 4
Yep.
points off.
for.
You still have stymied on there on your character, which you shouldn't.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you shouldn't have that stymied on there, should you?
Okay, so that's
That would be an outstanding.
That would be the 4
Okay.
points.
that
go.
works.
So that's going to be 3 bonus dice, and you'll be drawing a card.
Roll better.
And its toughness APE 2 would be an 18, correct?
Correct. All right, it takes 1 wound and 2 shock.
That is a better roll than I had.
It is a better roll. We need to do that 5 more times.
I needed to hit
All
average.
right, Robert,
They did
why don't you
not.
try to reconnect there?
Yeah.
Come on, Robert.
Oh, I'm hoping. Let's see. Yep.
Yay!
All right, you have
And-
reconnected.
What I am going to do is bless strength for the people that are trying to melee now.
All of you, basically. Go
Yeah.
for it.
There's a lot of
And-
red skulls on the board.
There are.
I don't disconnect.
You don't. You just become very stymied and take 2
And
shock.
Take 2 shock, yeah.
Holy cow.
Yep. All right. So this guy, I am not going to all out attack because I can't. But D800, I am currently going to be stymied. And you have granted me this. So here you go. All right. And the T-Rex, I have 2 of you there, huh? I could try to bite you both. I am stymied, though. But you're giving me a +4. Who wounded me?
I did.
All right. So, Lehman. An 11?
Missed.
It missed because of the stymie or the wound or both? Was it a close call?
It my defense is a 12, so
Now, you're not counting any kind of shield there, right? Since you're vulnerable?
correct.
Damn, I should have gone for Edgar. All right. You should play cards into your pool. If you have not already.
And Rod, just
then-
for your own fun, the axiom of the Isle washes down upon Ragnhild.
Okay. All right. Are you guys ready for glory now?
Ragnhild is.
Say it. Whenever Ragnhild plays Reality Surge, A 60 follows shortly thereafter.
That is how that works.
And someone's going to roll it naturally, too.
Yeah, that's happened too. All right. Peel the false skin. The villains will go first, and then the heroes will surge, approved as taunt and trick. So.
I'm going to let that surge stand. Sorry.
You got it. All right. Well, I tried. I missed you, so I will go for you now, Edgar.
And you still miss.
Well, you know what? This guy, he's going to spend a possibility for his animal friend here.
Oh, they could do that.
No, I don't think he is.
You son of a
I'm
bitch.
negating.
Wait, doesn't the negation only let you spend it for a boost, not for a special ability? I believe it's a beta tier perk that lets you use it to cancel a special ability.
Okay.
Oh, but I am boosting.
Yeah, you are boosting. That's what I was thinking. So I'm negating it.
Nice. Oh, nice.
I'm never going to get to use Death Jaw's special ability. All right. Well, he has finally gotten the ability to pray back, and he is absolutely going to do that. So what is, because I did not add that here. Okay. All right, he has healed himself.
Oh.
To go attack.
You rolled Death Jaw, the T-Rex.
Oh, I did. I rolled it on the wrong thing. That's why I was like, that's weird. It's not showing there.
Yeah.
Oh, that is actually...
It's probably still just fine.
Yeah, he has healed himself. All right. So next, he will he'll begin kind of moving towards his dinosaur, so he can heal the dinosaur. All right. I'll ask all of you to surge, please.
Is he disengaging from D800 to do that?
No, I'm not moving away. I said I will.
Oh, unbelievable.
Mark, what do we call that?
This is the law of Malcolm.
The law of Malcolm.
I think Dan has joined into that new law.
Yeah.
Yep.
That law.
It's weird. If you're a 4-case contradictions, you don't roll 2, 3, and 4 more. You roll 1 more.
Unbelievable.
All right. Man, it's a shame because that armor wouldn't have helped you nearly as much if this thing bit you this round. All right. So taunt and trick is approved. Who would like to go first?
All right.
Well, Jack, are you going to try to taunt or trick?
Yes, if I can. Well, I can taunt or trick regardless of whether I'm connected or not. That's
correct.
But let Ragnhild go. Ragnhild's getting ready to do something, and then I'll lay some conditions down after I recuse.
That went away a little while ago.
Yeah, I will activate my shield ring.
Okay.
And then I am going to tell stories, and I am going to enhance D800's spirit because it needs to get reconnected.
Yes.
I mean, considering that he's currently blind.
All right.
Can you enhance my strength instead?
Too late.
Oh,
Remember, you're disconnected, so you're going to have penalties to hit them.
Right.
No, I've got it covered, but that's fine. He took care of it.
You do.
Yes, but.
So what's that? Increase my spirit too. Fine.
Damn it! Damn it!
The bad news is I don't have any cards in my pool. The hero and the drama are still sitting in my deck. They're in my hand. I know they're not coming.
In which case, the 31 is just teasing you.
Yes, it is.
It's like, you've done this too many times, sir. The deck does not approve.
All right. So 8 is definitely
Outstanding is going to be +3 to your spirit.
All right.
and it's also enough to let me look at the future and get rid of the terribleness.
Might not be terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was.
Really? Because I was holding one that was pretty bad.
All right, you done?
Yeah, Ron Hills is done.
All right. So let's see if Jack can reconnect. Why? Yes, he can.
There you go.
And so we're going to trick both of them.
So -2.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, no trickies this time. I don't. Let's see. I got any card play to do? No, I don't have any card play to do. Oh, I'd love that to work, but it's
All right.
that's. Wait, you know what? That's a 3, and their trick is really low, and we need this. Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
And you got plenty.
I got one more. There we go. There's only they're vulnerable.
Yep.
I will try to come in and trick them also. I'm not as good, but I'll try to trick both of them.
Don't forget you're also very stymied.
Oh shoot. Yeah, so let me not even do that. Truthfully, I mean, I'll try to trick one of them. I'll try to trick the Tyrannosaurus. And I actually do have the stymied on here right now. So
Okay. Yeah.
Wow.
That'll do it.
Okay. So I'll make him very vulnerable then.
All right. And that draws you a card.
Oh, that's true.
Oh yes.
Yep. Edgar, D800, and Pierre are left.
Does the dinosaur also get a little stymied too? Because that was a good result against him.
I mean, if he asks for it.
Oh, yes. Stymied then too. Yes.
Yeah, I mean.
So,
All right.
Edgar's going to all-out attack.
If Edgar discards a card, he can make it any and get a BD.
True.
I understand, but
He doesn't have cards he wants to give up.
because I put the second chance in my pool instead of the card I can.
No.
throw away.
Yeah. Okay. Shit. I got a flurry and I got just a flesh wound.
Don't worry about it. You're good.
Okay.
Keep it.
All right.
Keep it. It's okay.
So 2 bonus dice.
That is 2 bonus dice.
Should 2 or should 3? Since he all
Oh
out.
my good lord!
It's not. The
Attack is not the approved action.
Oh, that's right. That's why. Never mind.
Good lord! I rolled snake eyes, so apparently I need to get trademark weapon. So I can turn my
That's
snake
good.
eyes into a 3.
It's clearly
Yep.
what
Yes.
it's telling you.
Yes.
So take your one shock and enjoy it.
I did. D800 and Pierre.
Oh,
All right.
Do you want a flurry? If I got a flurry in my pool, somebody wants to flurry, trade me something, and you can flurry. It's free to those who are doing damage.
Where you
well,
at?
I would give that to Pierre because I'm not doing damage. I'm hitting like a
I'll give you
mofo,
that.
but I'm not doing damage.
So
All right.
You're an all-out attack from Pierre.
yes, I will all out attack. Ooh.
That is only a good.
I will spend one of these as an up.
Okay.
attack would be
I was like, wouldn't
very
attack be
living land
approved?
thing.
Melee.
Not with a GW, not with a
Flex mode.
Rapier of David.
a
Blazing
holographic
dead
sword.
thing.
Oh, that's right. He still has his weapon.
It's a
Yeah.
dead thing that burns with the fire of lightning.
That is outstanding. So 2
Very
bonus.
well done.
Oh, there you go.
I do
Oh,
have a
hold on. You put the last roll in as 9 when it was a 4.
I had some weird messages that popped up. So
So that means the total roll is a 7, which is -2. So that gets you to 24. -2 is 22. Still outstanding.
okay.
So you still got what you needed out of that.
And another wound to shock.
Yep. I will take those.
He needs the flurry.
800.
I'm
You're the only one left.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to.
Reconnect first.
Yep. I'll do it this way first and see how this works.
Holy
There
crap,
we
you
go.
reconnected. You will not have darkness penalty of -6 because you can't see them.
So I will go ahead and trick the Gotek into thinking I'm not going to hit him, but of course I actually hit him. So,
So a multi-action?
yep.
Okay.
And since all my systems are back online, it's going to be at 11 to the trick.
And you don't have you have something that gets rid of your multi-action penalty?
Yeah, bell track.
No, that does
I
it
think
for
it doesn't
what?
work for that. No, don't worry about that. So it would be 2 less.
A 9 is still going to be a level of success.
Yes, so you can make him, well, make him stymied.
I thought you'd say that. It was the right call.
And the attack is going to be 3 points higher. You know what?
So a 14 -2, a 12.
You know
right,
what?
because of the
Let's-
multi-action?
Let's go ahead and just do this and make it easier, and I'll fix
All right,
it.
use
I'll
the
fix
up.
it.
Don't forget the -2 penalty, and then just
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'll fix the whole problem. What was the roll? Last roll was an 18. That's not bad. Okay. So the trick is
Okay.
going to be
2
a
more.
13 this time, which is still, I think it's a good.
It is a good. I assume
So,
very
boost-
stymied.
No, regular stymied, but boosts his vulnerability.
All right.
And then, like I said, the attack will be 3 points higher, so it'll be a 16 against his melee, so it's also a good.
That is a good.
Alright, so damage for that is going to only be 1 BD. Shit. There we go. 2 wounds for shock.
Yeah, he's going to have to take that.
And I'll play that.
All right. So go ahead. Everyone pull a card and then take your flurry.
Yeah, let me go ahead and draw the card for the trick working.
Yep. I assume you're going to basically just try to punch him in the face.
Again.
Is this an all-out punch him in the
This
face?
one will be an all-out, so it'll be +8 to the attack.
Yeah.
8.
11, believe it or not, is a standard hit.
Yeah, I don't want it to be standard, though.
It's an up,
What did I say? That was an 8.
right? Because your fists are made of metal.
Nope. This is
Oh,
all
okay.
natural.
That's a possibility.
Yeah, the only thing I have made of metal is up in here. And my armor.
So much to say and so little time.
Alright, so submit. Last roll was a stinking
4.
There we go.
I
25.
rolled a 4. That is good. So you're getting outstanding. You're going to give me 2 BD.
Alright, so we'll start with the 2 BD.
Rod, can you hear me?
I hear you.
Alright.
Okay. I was having microphone problems.
I'm going to go ahead and put that out.
Okay.
Last effect was only a 4. What's with the damn 4s? There we go. Holy shit.
Whoa, what?
Wait, what?
Wow.
I did do that right? Please tell me I did
One.
that right.
Yeah,
You did
it
that right.
exploded.
You did
a lot.
that
Holy
right.
cow.
4, 5,
Wow.
6
Six
explosions.
So with the
Wow.
John Claude Van Damme, that face he makes, apparently just punched him straight through the chest.
Oh gosh.
Hey, Rod, does that make a new record?
No.
No?
36 plus 12 is only 48 damage. Now the number of sixes, yes. The total, no. Captain Keen got into the 50s. And Michael Johnson was like, it still doesn't count. I'm like, it absolutely does.
7 wounds is a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I don't
7
care who
wounds
you
is
are.
He's gone. The T-Rex roars at the top of its lungs. It's mad. You can play a card into your pool.
Yeah, I have no cards to play in my pool anymore. But thank you.
All right. He is now enraged and will become relentless.
Oh, nice.
All right.
Reverse that order of death.
Sharpened blades. Melee weapon attacks by either side are favored this round. The heroes go first, and then the villains will suffer a setback.
Right.
Yeah,
Why
I
didn't
don't
you?
think-
Why didn't you punch the T-Rex with that strike? Jeez, Diego.
Yeah, what the heck?
Seriously.
But you guys go first. Attack is approved.
Yep.
Means the all-out attack for melee attacks will get you that extra BD.
That's okay. I'm going to tell more stories, and I will diminish its strength.
Try to have it do less damage, huh?
Yeah, just, in case.
And that target, that is an outstanding, so that's what, -2?
It is actually minus diminish. It's going to reduce it by 4, and he doesn't get to reroll on 20s with that attribute.
All right. That's fine. He's not rolling strength for anything. You guys we're not going to try to grapple you. All right. I assume you're doing the card thing, and you'll be all done in a moment.
Yup.
All right.
I know what I've been doing wrong. I've been letting Pierre go second, so I'm going to let Pierre go first in
Okay.
his attack.
All right. I assume you guys are all out attacking, all three of you,
I am, yes.
at this point, because, all right, so that puts you to
And-
plus 12.
And,
And the
depending
extra
on
bonus.
what they're doing, depending on what happens, I may end up doing it too. So,
Oh,
We might
okay.
all do it. We'll see.
I'm favoring that.
It is a melee weapon. You can, yeah.
There we go.
That is outstanding.
Pierre. Vive la rapière. There we go.
It goes down.
oh wow.
It
Damn
only
it.
had 4 wounds, not 5.
Yeah, but the 5th wound is needed to make it go down.
That was the 5th.
Yeah.
There
It
you
was
go.
at 2, and he just did 3.
Yeah.
Do as venir.
So I did not get to use his special ability called Limb Ripper, which says this.
Oh god.
Wow.
Ow.
Wow.
Yeah. But don't worry, I put something nice on the log sheet in case you lost any limbs.
I'm aware.
The Delphi Council would have paid half the cost for a cybernetic or a Cultech upgrade to get the limb replaced. Or you could have for free taken the disability perk
Cute.
multiple times if you lost multiple limbs. Hey, what are you running? Just plain dangerous. We just finished. You guys can take your time and get the
Emil?
doctor, yeah, off of the
Out of the cage, out of the crow's nest.
Precarious cage.
You know what's funny, Rod, is this probably would have been the card I would have given you to play next. Just because I now had the hero, the drama, and the possibility loaded for the reality surge.
Ugh.
Another surge, really?
Yeah. That would have totally been a personal thing because it would have just been like, oh, there's a 5. Let's see. No, I don't want the 5. So instead, I'll take that and then go for the 60 from there.
Of course. Now that we're done, I get a 19.
Right.
All right. Okay. All right. Hold on. Give me a couple seconds. All right. So let's go look at the log sheet, shall we?
Okay.
So I'm afraid this is going to screw up your system.
Hold on a second.
You want to change a page or something?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Yep. I would have gotten it too.
Wow, look at you.
But it's okay. Rod is not upset that I didn't get a 60.
You're correct.
And Jack's looking to play a glory card too. I got a perk in mind to
Oh, do you have followers?
yeah, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm absolutely he's gonna have an executive assistant wherever he goes.
All right, you go ahead and do what you gotta do.
All right, so let me share my screen here. So I'm going to take off the lost limb since none of you had a limb ripped off. So, but wouldn't that have been fun?
Yes and no.
Yep. So none of you took possibilities from the future. If you did, you would begin scenarios with your possibilities till your debt was repaid. Or you can be like, you know what? I'm just going to pay the whole thing back and get it over with now. So I'm going to go ahead and So some of you this will be and I'm going to kind of leave this blank here so that you guys can each fill your own in, and it's basically going to be 0, 1, or 2. Actually, yeah, because none of you did 3. Jim, when you put this in, please make a note that it's a living land possibility.
Okay.
Because that's what you're going to get back at some point in the future.
Yep. Makes sense.
So, yeah, it was weird. I don't remember exactly what I had rolled up on the Lost World generator the first time I ran this. Trying to remember what it was, but this was kind of this is what makes sense, right? What was it? Oh, I can't remember what it was. Probably, it was a communication center and the functioning battery or generator. And I don't remember if it was I think it was an Earth's possible future. I'm like, well, I don't know if that'll work. What else can I roll? And the second thing I came up with was crystal. So I was like, all right, I'll make a crystal in. And you know what? We'll still get Earth's possible future in there by doing this weird thing.
There you go.
No, it was cool.
I thought it was cute. And
I liked it.
yeah, and it's different because most of them are here, have a thing. Here, have an object. This I thought would just be here's something that's cute.
Oh, feeling cute. Might go to the living lands, might go to the future. I don't know.
Yep. So let me send this to the chat, and then we'll do some transmogrification. I don't think we need to do that with the whole audience here, though, Dan.
Nope.
So we're done a little bit early. I think you can probably take us out, right?
Oh yeah. And ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us this evening for another thrilling adventure of TORGanized play. Check back with us Friday for some Rime of the Frost Maiden, Sunday for a little bit more of our Lost Beginnings, and we should be back here next Wednesday for another episode of TORGanized play. So with that, remember we're in this adventure called Life Together, so keep that golden rule in mind. Treat those around you the way you'd like to be treated yourself. And with that, have a good week.
He who has a goal makes the rules.
Don't listen to him.